going to get an opportunity to leave a legacy that is going to last forever.
I said my goal is to turn banana ball into party animal ball.
This locker room right here is y'all's firehouse. So remember, when you put these jerseys on, who you represent.
We're the Texas Tailgaters! We're the Texas Tailgaters!
All are welcome. Come as you are. Loco Beach.
This jersey represents a history that was represented by players before us.
Jackie Bradley Jr. The door is already closed. And wow, look for Ben Dumbell. Back up the middle. Hosley got him behind his back. Backflip. Handspring. Yes, sir. Jumping between the legs. Behind the back. Look it. And it's scored by a fan. It's over. The Texas Tailgaters have won their first game in franchise history. Blow there. His left field. A rainmaker from Ashby Vining. Super Reed. Are you kidding me? And the Savannah Bananas will be the number 1 seed with the game on the line. That ball to Wallace. Gone. Dalton Cornett sends the Firefighters to the 2025 Banana Ball Tour Championship Final. Skull. Deep right center field. Dig Skull to right. Again. Bouncer to Swan. He goes between the legs. The Party Animals have won the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship.
A world tour of historic proportions begins with a night of firsts in Banana Land. The inaugural Banana Ball kickoff. 6 teams, 3 games across 3 nights on the campus of Florida State. The debut of one of 2 new teams here in Banana Ball in the Loco Beach Coconuts. Hi, Chief! And the first action in the reimagined Banana Ball Championship League. In front of more than 6,700 fans at Dick Howser Stadium, we welcome you to the 2026 Banana Ball World Tour. Tonight, the runners-up from a year ago, the Firefighters, highlighted by the additions of power hitter Eric Jones Jr. and 2-time All-Star Tallahassee's own Logan Lacy. They aim to reignite the spark they lit in the World Tour semifinals a year ago. But on the opposite end, it's the Loco Beach Coconuts. Mark Crocco and company aiming to turn their sandcastles into the kingdom of Banana Ball. Behind former visitors like Jordan Brewer and Ashby Vining, how do the best vibes in sports set sail in their debut voyage here in Banana Land. There's new players, familiar faces in new places, new teams, new rules, and tonight it all gets kicked off in front of a sold-out crowd here at FSU. We officially welcome you to the brand new Banana Ball Championship League. And with that, we welcome you inside the Dispatch Center here at Dick Howser Stadium. I'm your fireside chatter, Zach Staten. It's the team that nearly made the biggest bunch of history last year against the team that has no history to it. So let's start with a team that you do know and love. The last time that we saw the Firefighters officially in action, they were going from the 4 seed in the World Tour Championships into a stunning upset of the Savannah Bananas in the semifinals to make a championship game. And now the reinforcements have arrived in the fire department, starting with veteran power hitter Eric Jones Jr., the all-time leader for the Savannah Bananas in home runs. 29 of them bad boys across his career, 70 walk-offs. Already's got a big fly in spring training. How does he change the lineup with his addition? The first start of the year goes to Jared Donaldson, his 4th World Tour, but first in a jersey that does not read Bananas. And already he's turning himself into a flamethrower. 7 Ks so far in the build-up. They are flipping for joy for Jared Donaldson in the land of the fire and flames. And in center field, former party animal Armando Becerra coming in and making an instant impact. 4 trick plays in last week's secret Peel game, including this sweet behind-the-back stab. And if you thought that was fire, if you thought that was hot, just listen to how Jose Benitez called this on our Spanish broadcast.
Elevado al central, Armando Becerra. Veremos a ver si llega a la 10ª. Detrás de la espalda, sí señor. Jugador con truco para Armando Becerra.
Eso fue genial. Those 3, along with the lightning-fast pitcher, Zach Phillips, the newest additions to the Firefighters, along with the names that you do know and love, like Logan Lacy from right here at Florida State and Dalton Cornett. But that's the team that you do know. What about the team you don't? One of 2 new kids on the block, or should I say the beach? The Loco Beach Coconuts making their debut tonight. To tell you more about the best vibes in sports, here's the voice of the vibes, AJ Switek.
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
Out here, everything moves with the tide. A rhythm you can feel. But one thing's missing. A voice that knows when to let the game breathe. And when to turn the volume way up. I'm AJ Switek.
I'm the voice riding the waves with the Loco Beach Coconuts. I'll see you at the beach. Let's go Loco, baby.
That's an amazing video to introduce me, but allow me to introduce you to the greatest vibes in Banana Ball. This is Loco Beach, these are the Coconuts, and we're here to bring love all across the country this season. It's that energy. You can feel it. It's palpable, and the beach is coming to you. Speaking of which, head coach Mark Crocco is catching a wave as we're speaking. Only one surfboard, doesn't matter. Coach, how long have you been surfing?
Oh, it's just been unbelievable. The people of Tallahassee are already feeling the waves of Loco Beach. The vibes are right, and it's opening day championship Banana Ball. Swimming into some energy tonight.
Coach, what does it mean to be a Loco Beach Coconut?
It's all about these fans, all about these people that come out to not only support Banana Ball and learn and have experiences here at the ballpark, but so many ways that we reach communities. And when people think of Loco Beach, I want them to think about family, and I want them to think about community.
Coach, what's your message to the valiant fans out there?
Everything tonight will be our true first, and we've had some firsts this year in spring training, but this is our true first of a real Banana Ball game. So the score sheet will look pretty cool tonight. History, 2026 Banana Ball Championship League kicks off tonight.
You talk about the first game for the Coconuts. What does a successful first season look like to you?
Oh, energy, fans being number one, fanatical about the fans every day. That is ground zero. And as long as they do that, I'll have litmus tests for them. They'll have opportunities all year. It's who they are. They're going to answer that call. Results, the game only knows, but all about the process, all about the fans.
When you stick with Mark Crocco's process, only good things are going to come. We've got a wave to catch, Coach, and we got to get back up to Zach Staten as soon as possible. Get on that board. Get on that board.
2026, Loco Beach.
Let's go Loco, baby.
AJ, Mark Crocco, thank you so much. The vibe's already large and in color here in Banana Land. And right now, gonna learn about the rules of the game. And the Firefighters are the one telling you. Let's send it down to the Firefighters right now with the rules of the game.
Still first base. Rule number 6, there's no walks in Banana Ball. A ball four sprint is the runner can go as far as they want until all 9 fielders touch the ball.
Rule number 7, batters may not step out of the batter's box. If they do, it is a strike.
Rule number 8, there are no mound visits. Rule number 9, the Banana Ball Challenge rule. Each team will have the opportunity to challenge one umpire call per game. And for the first time in professional sports history, you, the fans, can challenge one play in tonight's game. Rule number 10, the golden batter rule. Once per game, each team can use one batter in their lineup at any time.
And finally, rule number 11, the most fans first rule of them all. If anyone in this ballpark catches a foul ball, it will count for an out. And those are the rules of Banana Ball.
Boom, baby.
Fans, now coming to the plate. He's the toughest of the tough, the baddest of the bad, and the meanest of the mean. Tonight's hero hitter, he is 7 years old. Give it up for Maxwell! Maxwell has a big task. He has to hit a home run against these nasty coconuts. He's standing halfway in the box, and he fouls one off. Foul ball, Maxwell, foul ball. Hey, give it up for that swing. That was amazing. He's 7 years old. Cheer him on. All right, Maxwell. He's got a sweet lefty stroke. The second pitch is about to come in. Another foul ball. Maxwell is all over these coconuts. And what is this? This doesn't seem very fair, and Bo has had enough. He brings the tee to the... Oh my gosh! A big tackle from Bo. He steals the ball, gives a little taunt to the coconuts, and makes this fight a little more fair. Maxwell rips it. It's a fair ball. The throw goes wild into right field. Nobody can contain it. Maxwell's headed for second. The coconuts are mad at the umps. It's fumbling and stumbling all the way to third. The throw comes in. It's still scrambling. The play at the plate. Save! Give it up for tonight's hero hitter, Maxwell!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the traditional banana ball weigh-in. Rolling out of the waves in Loco Beach, he vaguely resembles Prince Charming from Shrek 2. If there was ever a player born to be on this team, it is this man right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ashby Fining. He weighs in tonight at 205 pounds of totally tubular coconut power, bro. And opposing him, making his way out of the Firefighters dugout, his teammates call him Tiny, but that is an ironic name because this is one jacked man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tyner Hughes. Lean and mean, 188 pounds. And now, our home plate umpire, Vincent Chapman. 3, 2, 1, go!
The cast is ready. The players are ready. But it's now time for you, the fans, to get ready. So everyone, get on your feet. Now, with everyone on your feet, I'm gonna need you to help me welcome 7-year-old Maddie. Okay, Maddie, so here's what's gonna happen here. All 7,000 of these fans are gonna do whatever you do. So whatever dances you do, they will do as well. But I need to know, are you ready?
Yeah!
All righty, here we go. Clapping our hands, y'all. The Macarena, how does she know this? The gritty, no way. Alrighty, y'all, give it up for 7-year-old Maddie.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, potassium enthusiasts from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live and millions more watching at home have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for this entire capacity crowd here in Tallahassee, Florida, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
And now the starting lineup for your Firefighters. Leading off, ranging center field, number 30, Armando Becerra. Batting second, the extra hitter, number 3, Dalton Cornett. In the 3-hole, manning the hot corner, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacy. Batting cleanup, behind the plate, number 4, Eric Jones. In the 5-hole, ranging right field, number 10, Darian McDowell. Batting sixth, at second base, number 55, Tiny Hughes. In the 7 slot, the designated hitter, number 24, Dakota D. McFadden. In the 8-hole at first base, number 7, Mason Maxwell. Batting ninth, ranging left field, number 9, Noah Bridges. And the decky, the hot shot at shortstop, number 10, Caden Peanut Green. And tonight's fireballer on the mound, starting pitcher, number 21, Jared Donaldson. The Firefighters are led by Battalion Chief Val Perez, Captain Corey Pye, and Lieutenant Drew Iniesta. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask all those who are able to please rise, uncover your heads, and turn towards the flag with your right hand over your heart for this evening's performance of our national anthem. Performing this evening, please welcome Megan Wirtz with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Megan Wirtz.
If the goosebumps are popping at home, I don't know what will bring them out. We've got literal fire and flames on the field as we are about ready to light the blaze for 2026 here in the world of Banana Land, as we welcome you back up here inside the Dispatch Center at Dick Howser Stadium. Now joined officially up here by AJ Switek, the voice of the vibes. Folks, we're all ready to go. There are 3 games across 3 nights here at Florida State. It starts tonight. The fire is going as we speak. This is incredible. We got Chief in the booth with us, AJ Switek. It's the new team versus the team trying to prove that they're no longer the underdogs.
Yeah, you put it perfectly, Zach. I look out there and see so much teal. This Coconuts vibe is catching on big time, but they've got a big-time task on their hands. This place is oozing with energy, and the Banana Ball Championship League will be underway in a moment's time.
So who gets going first? Do the waves crash the beach, or do the fire and the flames burn up the new squad here? For more on that, let's go take a look at what the Firefighters are putting out on the field with the defense. And the first thing I want to tell you about is Armando Becerra in center field. Already coming over after a stint with the Party Animals. He comes in, immediate impact with 4 trick plays in the secret peel. That could be massive. Mason Maxwell at first. Eric Jones will catch to start the game. We'll see if he ever goes out into first base at all. Logan Lacy, the hometown hero tonight at third base, could very well be in the lead for that trick play spot here for the Firefighters. And look who is on the bump for the very first time as a firefighter. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Jared Donaldson. 4th World Tour, but the first time since he entered the league in 2022 in the CPL that he plays for someone not named the Bananas. Look at those stats from a year ago, 7-3 win-loss record, and that's after he was moved to the bullpen midway through the year. Started the year as a starter. By the end of the year, already worked his way back up to a Game 1 start in the World Tour Championships. When he is locked in, there's not anybody that has as nasty a stuff as Jared Donaldson, but AJ Switek, he's got a massive challenge tonight against this Coconuts lineup.
Yeah, I've got a news flash for you, Donnie. There's a tropical storm coming, and it's ready to hit everything that comes its way. It starts with Ben Pumps Parker in the leadoff spot, then Jordan Brewer in the third. That's someone who I want you to keep an eye on. The first baseman hit a couple of big flies in spring training. He's looked every bit of the part. He's no longer visiting. Then you've got a veteran of professional ball in Eric Osberg, spent 10 years in the Tampa Bay Rays system. Dane Toughlin wears 23. This is a group that is loaded 1 to 10, and it's just about time to get going. The bell's taking the field, and in a moment's time, we're going to be riding the wave.
Waited through the offseason for tonight, and it's just about time that we go ahead and start the clock. But here with the Firefighters, we do it a little bit differently. We have to ring the bell, and here to help us tonight, please welcome 5-year-old Kylie. All right, Kylie, I'm going to get you in position here, but we're going to need help from all of these fans. Folks, when I count to 3, as loud as you can, I need you to help Kylie and say, ring the bell. In 1, 2, 3. Give it up for Kylie. Showtime!
And with that, the fire is started. The waves are crashing. Banana Ball in 2026 is underway. Sold out crowd at Florida State to see the Firefighters and the Loco Beach Coconuts. And first up is the biggest man in Banana Ball. Ben Parker looks at a ball low, and here we go. The vibes could not be more incredible. You'll see literal fire and flames right back up the middle. Caden Green sliding over to first and in time for the outs. That's a tremendous play from Peanut. Won't be a trick play, but darn does that feel good after the start of the secret peel game, AJ.
Great effort from your middle infield. Gerald Donaldson gets immediate help on a slide from Peanut Green. Makes it look easy. Nice outstretch at first from Mason Maxwell. Closes things off.
Mason moving over to first base more full-time this year in spring training, and thus far looks very good. Tanner Allen comes up, and AJ, his resume from college at Mississippi State is one that would read of legends in college, as that one smacked over to Mason, has trouble fielding it, has enough time and gets the out. Poise and composure for Double M.
Really good job to stick with that play. After it ran out of his leather, you could see guys just immediately getting lost out there. Mason Maxwell is not one of them. Good coverage on the back end. That's Jared Donaldson able to cover ground and beat Tanner Allen to the back.
Boy, this is moving quick for JD. That's a nice mover right down the middle for a strike. Jordan Brewer went yah-yah in the secret peel game, and he pulls one down the left field line, and that is foul. Now this time there might be a little bit more opportunity for a fan-caught foul ball compared to Grayson Stadium, with about 1,000 fans in the metal bleachers down each fire line. An 0-2 count for Jared Donaldson. Looks inside, Brewer stays alive. An absolute nasty visitor last year. Power hitter, consistent at bat. Needs to find something here. Looped right back up the middle, a little weaker. Peanut, quickly, oh, he tried to go behind the back and Mason couldn't field it cleanly. And the first trick play is missed for the Firefighters.
First runner ever aboard for the Loco Beach Coconuts is Jordan Brewer. This is why you hustle down the line, kids at home. You never know what's going to happen on the throw over. He even had the wherewithal to get underneath it. And now here's a guy I want you to keep eyes on. Eric Osberg's got as much pop as anybody in this league.
To say he's a pro hitter would be a massive understatement. I think it's a 1-0 count. Probably the longest tenured professional of any player here in Banana Ball outside of Jackie Bradley Jr. 13th round pick for the Tampa Bay Rays in 2017. He and Ashby Vining, those two just as catchers, pretty slick as that one goes into the right field bleachers. Does anybody have it? No, they don't. We'll play on. But I tell you,
chances here early.
The anxiety's getting there, AJ. We can all start to lean forward as Donaldson back over top of us. Zach Frangelo make a play. Ah, just out of his outstretched arms. Yeah, man. Osberg, that's a hot shot right near the fire launcher. Won't go.
These are the kind of plate appearances that build character. He's up there seeing the ball well, just has to straighten the swing out.
Keeps fouling him off. High into the skies. Logan Lacy, Tallahassee's own, calling it off behind the back. And how appropriate is it that the Florida State alum gets the first trick play of the game? Fire me up, showtime.
Nicely done by Logan Lacy. A reminder, the equalizer point is in play for the entirety of this season. So when a ball is hit that high into the air, it's your chance to sit under it and get your mind in the right place to make a trick play. Arguably none better than Logan Lacy, but the Coconuts have plenty of guys who can turn trick plays themselves. I want to highlight a few of them. Sal Jacobo at second base lit things up in the secret field just a week ago, left with 3 trick plays. He's got Andy Archer on the mound, and he's throwing to a battery mate in Ashby Vining, who is going to come for that catching crown in trick plays this year. He's been working on catching it in his mask. Let's take a look at Andy Archer. The former Savannah Banana now rocks teal and orange, and Archer gets the nod to start here on opening night in Tallahassee. Andy Archer is a pro's pro who has been here for longer than I can count, because on the beach, again, numbers get kind of difficult. But this is a 5th round pick for Loco Beach, who played at both Georgia Tech and Hawaii. And you see it on your screen. He is a Hawaii guy, maybe not born and raised, but certainly raised. He met a family on his way down to the University of Hawaii. There they are. They met on a flight, and he lived with them for 3 years thereafter. If that's not an amazing story, I don't know what is. And Andy Archer just radiates that friendly energy. I'm not one bit surprised that a family was able to welcome him in as the newest member of theirs.
Maybe not a more perfect coconut in the Banana Ball player draft than Andy Archer, but up against a lineup that does present some problems right off the top here for the Firefighters, led off by Armando Becerra. And again, such an impact right off the jump, going to center field and the leadoff spot for the Firefighters. This is a guy that the Party Animals, look, if they could have found a way to play him every day, they absolutely would have. But in a lineup that includes Reese Hampton, Jake Skoll, Tanner Thomas, and Noah Fisher, it's just so tough to find a guy like that everyday playing time. So now a third-round pick. Armando Becerra walks right in and immediately faces a 2-0 count. Interesting story for him. He was actually wanting to train to be a firefighter in high school, actually got some of the certification needed to get something, but they shut the program down right before he could. And right now he faces a 3-0 count and absolutely could shut down Andy Archer's debut as a starter. Not right now.
Talked to Andy Archer before the game. His goal, just fill up the zone and let his defense work.
Mondo swings and fouls that away, and Archer works it back full. Mondo is one of 5 players on the Firefighters from the Sunshine State, and he swings over and misses for strike 3.
First strikeout in Loco Beach history. Uh-oh, it doesn't come without a flare or an antic. Here we go, Ashby Vining, Andy Archer celebrate the first ever strikeout in Loco Beach history, and it only took one batter. Andy Archer, how do you do?
Armando didn't like something that home plate umpire Hunter Ives called. Won't matter as he swung through strike 3. Dalton Cornett, the hero of the World Tour semifinals, a walk-off over the fence homer in round 2 of showdowns against the Bananas to stun the Banana Ball world and send the Firefighters from a 6-win World Tour all the way to the championship game. 340 average last year. He easily could have been an all-star. It just tells you how good that the league is the catcher spot as Tanner Allen misses the trick play, and Dalton Cornett will scoot on to second standing up. Now he's wanting third, and he thinks way better of it, just in time. And DC3 thought about going for 3, and at the last second, his better thoughts kicked in. And now, let's hold up here as we see the missed trick play. Folks, it's time to get sentimental. It would bring a tear to a glass eye. Logan Lacy from Tallahassee played his high school ball at local Godby High School, 2 years at Tallahassee Community College, and then 3 seasons right here at Dick Hauser Stadium. He has been fired up for this since we announced it last October. And now for the first time since 2022, Logan Lacy takes the cut in his hometown. 18 home runs for the Garnet and Gold, and he sends one right back up the middle. It hit off Andy Archer. It'll move Dalton Cornett to third. The Logan Lacy's return home. We'll have to wait for another moment to get a glorious blast, but you can hear the crowd already saluting him again. That was awesome.
Just amazing stuff, and it's what Banana Ball provides for so many. An opportunity to come home, rekindle relationships. Logan Lacy, not the result he wanted there, but the winning run for the first inning is standing 90 feet away from home.
And look who's up. Eric Jones Jr. If there's anybody that would know what Andy Archer wants to throw, it's the guy who used to catch him as he takes a big hack. One of the reasons the Firefighters wanted to get EJ aboard is he can bring home runs on base. And he loads one to left field on his first swing with the Firefighters. EJ pumps it! A 5-alarm blast for Eric Jones Jr. Get that 3 out of here. It's all about the 4.
Yeah, I got you. I just need a camera.
You want to talk about validation? Eric Jones Jr.'s first hit with the Firefighters is a home run. Rex Castillo, talk to that man.
EJ, what a way to start this. How did it feel to get that big hack out of the way?
That felt like a good one. We like the barrels. We'd like to see them fly. Logan Lacy should have done it before. He hit that ball too hard. I had to follow it up for him.
Guys, what a way to start this tour. EJ can do some damage.
Could you script it any better, Rex Castillo? Thank you so much. Two-run shot from EJ. He knew it as soon as it left his bat. Tanner Allen can only watch it fly. And the Firefighters lead it 1-0.
Phenomenal piece of hitting from Eric Jones Jr. That's what comes when you're going against a guy who you called teammate for so long. Used to catching bullpens from Andy Archer. That time he saw exactly what he was sitting on and sent it a country mile. It's a 1-0 Firefighters lead through 1 inning.
We've talked about the new Firefighters with experience, and now how about the new guys who are coming into Banana Ball for the very first time? There's Lamar Sparks. He was a 4th-round pick in the Banana Ball player draft. How about Tyner Hughes, former visitor? They call him All-Niner Tyner, because that man can go anywhere. Second base tonight, but if you want him in the outfield, just go ahead and put him there. And Darian McDowell from local Pensacola, Florida, just a small drive down I-10 to get you there. Hadn't played in 2 years, and now he makes his Banana Ball debut and his return to baseball, I should say.
I really want to see how the Coconuts respond here. In 3 spring training games and a secret peel, this is a team that did not once play from behind. Loco Beach went undefeated in the circuit that led up to tonight with buzzer-to-buzzer wins week after week. Now here, after a walk-off, they're down 1-0 early. And Zach, I think it goes without saying that the best teams in Banana Ball are able to respond to moments like that with ones of their own.
But that's why the Firefighters went with the draft strategy that they did, bringing in experience in the sport like EJ, Donaldson, and Armando Becerra, because you want moments like that. And EJ got to run home when he absolutely had to. And look, that was a problem in the secret peel game. They left a lot of runners, not just on base, in scoring position. Now they take a 1-0 lead, and for the first time, as you mentioned, Coconuts facing a little in-game pressure. Let's see what Big Maple, Dane Toughlin, does here with his first swings. He takes a healthy hack there as Jared Donaldson looks right into midseason form. Why does he wear number 23, by the way, AJ Switek?
His wife wore it in high school. He enjoyed it and stuck with it ever since. Strikes this one into left field, right on a line. Johnny on the spot. Noah Bridges tracks it down. The Coconuts have to wait a little longer for their first hit in team history, but keep an eye on the Ant-Man. This guy knows how to put wood to Banana Ball.
Man, Gideon Antle, you want to talk about a personality and a half. Look no further than 18 in this ocean blue. And he sends one right down the line. Is it fair? Looks like it is. Nope. Foul called at the last second. Foul called at the absolute last second, too. Vincent Chapman almost looked like he was trying to play the ball at third base. Noah Katz in left field says, nope, that's foul. Did that not look like it to you, like Vincent was trying to go for it?
I was waiting for him to say it was fair, to be honest with you, Zach.
And get one is Antle with an oopsie swing. Wait a second, did someone catch that? Ron Franklin tried to say he caught it. Went right into the Firefighters dugout. Don't think it would have counted anyway, but good on him. Donnie usually works a low 90s fastball, splitter, and occasionally a slider. This year, working in the 4th pitch, his new teammate Johnny Hummel giving him a gift and a curveball. Teaching that to him in the offseason. Goes back to a 2-2 count. Gideon Antle, by the way, said he was a cybersecurity major in his college days. Then I asked him if that was real. He said, not really. Full count. I'm telling you, man, he's a personality. If you saw the secret peel game last week, then you saw his ultra awesome in between the legs, squeeze it with your thighs trick play. As another swing sends it foul. Mark Crocco doing some push-ups. Vincent Chapman plussed up. Antle just staying alive as Donnie doing everything he can to get the first-year Banana Baller out.
It's a good fight from Gideon here. Full count spot, just looking to find a way aboard by any means necessary.
Donnie, right down the middle, punched him out, and Gideon Antle has no idea he was running for second. Absolutely thought it was a ball for a sprint. Instead, Hunter Ives says, see you later on the backwards K.
Wow.
Oh, Donnie.
The look in that Loco Beach dugout says it all, man. Shock and awe. That pitch.
Oh, Donnie's got something special for us here. Let's take a look at the replay first.
That's unbelievable.
Tight strike zone there. Quite low. Hunter Ives says it's good. And now, Jared Donaldson, Tyner Hughes, Peanut, what you got for us here? Oh, please be careful, Jared. And a swing and a foul from Ashby Vining. And if there's anybody that can turn this game around for the Coconuts, it's that dude right there, AJ Switek.
5-game hitting streak, active from last year with the Visitors. Had 4 home runs in spring training. This guy's the real deal.
You're going to hear from the dude here a little bit later in this game. And if you think there was a better made Coconut other than Andy Archer, it'd be this guy. I'm convinced that he lives in an old-time Jeep out on the beach, and he takes a not even swing, to say the very least.
He actually lives on Loco Beach.
1-2 count. Hot shot through the gap and into left field.
First hit in Loco Beach Coconuts history. Who else would it go to? Ashby Vining. Make it a 6-game hit streak, and he's doing the wave over at first. Keep an eye on Armani Henderson. He enters as the designated runner in that cute grass skirt.
It is a cute grass skirt. Donnie checks back up over on him. Gets back in plenty of time. Now Peyton Chatagnier, another guy from the Visitors. There are 7 of those guys here on this year's roster. Mark Rocco, of course, the coach from the Visitors last year, and he wanted to have a lot of his guys. Chatagnier right back up the middle. Tyner Hughes says no, thank you. And how about that for Jared Donaldson? 2 innings down and nobody coming across the plate. Rex Castillo, you're busy down there. Let's talk to JD.
It's busy when both sides of the ball working like this. Donnie locked in, first 2 innings, Loco Beach off the board. How you feeling right now?
Dude, I'm fired up. My old teammate Eric Jones Jr. gets up there, leaves the yard. Dude, what can you ask for, bro? That's baseball, man.
And now you're shutting doors down. How you feeling right now? This Firefighters team off to a really hot start.
Yeah, dude, they're throwing trick plays out here left and right. Just get ahead of the crowd. It's unbelievable. Thank God to be here.
One heck of a hot start for the Firefighters. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Rex Castillo. Jared Donaldson looking like he's loving his new team. How about this? That could go wrong. Instead, they go take me through that, and Ashby Vining says I'll do it with a foul ball. That's what we love to hear. High fire, Marshal. Out in the crowd, just losing his mind. We're singing here, dancing at Dick Howser Stadium. What could be better than Banana Ball here in February? And we're just getting started tonight. Firefighters, Coconuts, tomorrow. Party Animals, and the reimagined, re-debut of the Indianapolis Clowns right back here at Dick Howser Stadium. Same channel, Banana Ball YouTube page, and then Saturday night, 70,000 of our closest friends gather at Doak Campbell Stadium as we go bananas and tailgaters.
Looking at the Coconuts defense, there's a new man out there. Dalton Malden, fan favorite, is the designated fielder. He's taken over for Sal Jacobo at second base, and this is a big-time inning for Andy Archer and his defense. Can't let it become a 2-0 lead through 2.
So let's see what happens here with Darian McDowell, local Florida guy. Sends that one up high. It would have saved a kitten from a tree. Not going to land for a hit as Jordan Brewer comes over and makes the play. Easy does it.
Good tracking from Jordan Brewer. That's good feel to help your pitcher out. In foul territory, you see a lot of guys just get tricky no matter what, but Brewer ran out of real estate and realized, you know, Andy Archer, he could use this out here. Let's keep the line moving and get one away.
So here comes Tyner Hughes to face Andy Archer, who now looks like he's moving and grooving a little bit. Gets Tyner to swing on a low one. Tiny coming over after 5 games with the Visitors. Later round draft pick for the Firefighters, but the one thing they wanted was somebody who could just do a little bit of everything. So in the 10th round, they take the guy who can go everywhere as he has to get away from that one.
Ashby Vining checks if he's all right. Those two were teammates on the Visitors.
They sure were. Wonder what that relationship is like. Duck Caller and Ashby Vining, whatever you want to describe him as.
Any relationship that involves Ashby is probably a positive one.
2-2, and Tyner misses late. Strike 3.
Punched him out, Ashby Vining. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That totally rocks, and I did see that, you two. It's a second strikeout for the duo that Loco Beach is going to get to know and love early, bringing the beach to you and one of the best batteries in the sport.
Noggin. I hope Nemo was found at some point. Do you think he was found at some point, Nemo?
Isn't the movie called Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I think he was found. Then there was Finding Dory, too. I think she probably did get lost. D-Mac at the plate, stares at one outside. The veteran of this team, along with Christian Dearman. Look, he found his power swing at the end of 2025. An opposite field shot at Seattle and 2 home runs at Yankee Stadium. To end on a good note for D-Mac, as he just chops at that one and sends it into the parking lot, where I do hope someone has moved their car. Over to the Taj Mahal of merchandise sales. You saw that earlier. If you have not been in Florida State yet, man, when you get down here, that is a treat to see. That is a high chopper down the line, foul.
Just so much thought goes into absolutely every part of this show. My jaw was on the floor looking at that merch tent. Oh, man. Andy Archer, do it again. Hum now. Coconuts, keep it at 1 because Andy Archer is playing dirty games and the Firefighters are getting dirty prizes.
The start of the 2026 Banana Ball World Tour will be on familiar ground for Firefighter star Logan Lacy.
I grew up in Tallahassee, played baseball there. I mean, that's where I originated.
With the Firefighters starting the year at Florida State, that means the Tallahassee kid will be returning to the place where he fell in love with the game, and to the stadium where his dreams were realized, playing for the Seminoles.
I was looking around and I was like, man, like my dreams have come true, because you can only imagine playing like at a certain level, but you don't actually think you can get there until you like experience it.
In the outfield, this one is driven deep to right center field. This has a shot, it's gone! 3-run jack for Logan Lacy.
Dream scenario is, it's gonna sound selfish, but I just want to get golden batter and then just hit a home run to end it. And there'd be nothing else like that. I could retire just like that.
Well, hello, Logan Lacy at third base. How you feeling, big dog?
Hey, I know that voice.
Hey, you do. Logan Lacy joins us mic'd up, and oh, by the way, so I told you would be the only Lacy mic'd up, right?
Yeah, let's go.
I lied. There's one more up here. Say hello to your Uncle Bobby, by the way, who's waving to the camera.
Oh my, hey, that's
what
the
up,
second
best Lacy?
Nah, don't even let him lie to you.
What do you mean don't let him lie to me?
I've been the best since birth.
All right. Unbelievable. All right, Bobby, first things first. What was that walk-up like to watch for you as an uncle for Logan Lacy?
It was sick. It was emotional. I know it had to be emotional for him because I felt it in the air.
As Austin Temple comes into the game, Logan, what were the emotions going through your mind as you walked through that dugout?
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. As I was walking through, I just had straight tunnel vision. So they were like, the crowd went crazy. But to me, I didn't hear nothing. I'm just like, don't look bad on TV.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I did tear up just a tiny bit.
I thought I saw a tear. All right, Bobby.
Yes, sir.
You have watched Logan Lacy as a ball four sprint gets going here. Grady Morgan now trying to turn and go for second. All 7 position players have to touch the ball before they can stop them. You watched Logan grow up in front of your very eyes in baseball. What is it like to see him now on this big of a stage playing in the way he does?
Man, it's amazing. I'm just super proud of the kid. I always knew that he had something, he was going to go places, and I think that banana ball is perfect for him. It really is. I think that it's working out great. It's awesome to watch him do it.
Now, before he joined Banana Ball, he worked for you, right?
Yes, sir, he did over at Data Set Ready here in town.
Was he timely?
He was. He was timely most of the time. Most of the time.
Hey, I carried that
most of the time, right, Logan?
Oh my gosh. My back hurts still from that company.
So obviously Logan Lacy comes here as an electrician. Showtime is his nickname. When you see him break out the back handspring, or you see him do the back behind the back, what goes through your mind seeing him go from the Little League fields and now he can do all these cool things with the banana ball?
It's crazy, man. It really is. It's unimaginable. I mean, he's always done extreme things like that, but never in a game. Never till he got here did I see him do that. He threw like behind the back and between the legs, but nothing crazy like he's doing here.
Dude, this is crazy. Temple's new hair looks wild.
Neon
It
green.
does. I'm digging it.
Bobby, I want you and Logan to go back and forth here real quick, but tell me the funny story you know about Logan.
Well, I mean, I could tell you a couple of fun facts about him he probably wouldn't like. His favorite movie growing up was It, and he used to be extremely afraid of clowns
Fake.
until he got older.
I'm actually terrified of clowns, and now we got a team called the Clowns.
His
Oh my
favorite candy, sour Skittles, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Wild Berry, they got a new flavor out now.
Do you? I'll get you some after the game tonight, man.
Okay.
Big punchy for Austin Temple, and he'll celebrate.
Hey, Temple dancing crazy.
It is.
He's about to power up.
That hair really pops on TV. It does.
Go through memory lane here real quick, though, on what your favorite moment was from him at Florida State.
Oh, man, one of my favorite moments for him, well, you know, my dad raised him, so there was a lot of moments at Florida State that I wish my dad could have got to see that he didn't get to see, but I remember the first time I came over here and watched him.
That is blasted to center field. Armando
I've been
giving
here long
it
enough.
chase. Armando
There you
with
go.
the catch. Oh, my goodness. Armando Becerra. How do you do? Logan Lacy, was that incredible or what, dude?
Dude, I'm used to this. I see this every day. This is new to you guys. Man, this is sick.
Climb the ladder to absolutely rob Ben Parker. Those things just never get old, Logan.
Hey, fun fact about me, I love Fruity Pebbles. I don't know why.
Fruity Pebbles, huh?
I can eat that every night. Or Cocoa Pebbles, I don't know.
Ripped into right field, Darren
He
McDowell
won't
thought
know.
about diving for it.
He's got an arm.
Lays it back down.
Since he's bringing up his favorite foods, I can tell you growing up, he loved cheeseburgers from McDonald's, but only with cheese, mayo, and ketchup. That's it. He wouldn't have it any other way.
Why, Logan?
I still do that, by the way. My girl gets mad at me about it. She's like, you're taking up too much time. I'm like,
Logan,
yeah, right,
you like
watch this.
mayo, ketchup, or do you like to control your own ratio?
I control everything. I'm like extra mayo, ketchup, and cheese.
That's an interesting combo.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I feel like they have to make it fresh when I ask for it.
Oh, for sure. No one else is ordering that, dude.
Foul ball.
He'll hold the drive-through lane up for 10 minutes for that.
Haters gonna hate. And if it's bad, I just eat Fruity Pebbles after.
Is this the first time you've seen Logan play in person in Banana Ball, or how many games have you been to of his?
There you go. Look at there. Wow. Let's go.
Hit the jet, Logan Lacy.
Call him Jordan. He just took flight.
Did I
Uncle
just see
Bobby,
that?
Thank you so much for joining us, Logan Lacy. I love
Thank you for having me.
Here's Banana Foster and Tori Bryady.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Bananas Foster, Tori Bryady.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support communities, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Jones family. Right here in Florida, there are over 30,000 children and teens experiencing foster care. Kate and Zeth wanted to get involved, and they became a licensed foster family over 3 years ago. Since being licensed, they have welcomed 16 children into their home. Fans, please join us in celebrating the Jones family for making a difference right here in your community.
This is what Banana Ball is all about. We celebrate the heroes of our community, those who serve and those who bring in the people
Let's
who
hear it
need
one more
love.
time.
If you want to support family like the Joneses, just text to 50155 and help support a great foster family community. Look at this replay, dudes. This is unreal. Peanut was really down about the fact that the first hit in Secret Peel got right by him. I don't think anything's going to get closer to getting by you than that. I mean, that's inches, centimeters away, and Peanut makes some go nuts at FSU, and Drake, new thrower on the mound.
That's just Loco. So is Drake Fontenot. You talk about nuts. This is the Coconuts' first pick, second overall in the draft. And those numbers, if those don't get you feeling something, you've got another thing coming, because this kid is legit. He's got the best head of hair on the team. He also had a sub 3 minute per inning just a season ago. ERA stayed under 4, and this is the presumed ace as this season gets rolling. Him and Andy Archer, a couple of starters. Fontenot gets a nod out of the bullpen, and it's time for his debut in teal and orange.
We talk about the first here for the Coconuts. First ever draft pick for the Loco Beach Coconuts is standing right there, and for good reason. Man, he went absolutely bonkers against the Savannah Bananas in Savannah last year. 4 2/3 and absolutely just shut everything down. 5 strikeouts, just 1 hit given up and 1 base runner allowed in his first 4 innings. I mean, he was incredible. He was absolutely incredible. Mason Maxwell sends another one into the trees.
And Coach Crocco got the best view of them all. He was coaching that visitors team and said Drake stood out from day one.
Just finds ways to shove. Did that one plunk Mason Maxwell? It sure did. And he's just going to go right to first.
Here's the beauty of Drake Fontenot. If you haven't had the pleasure of watching this guy pitch, it doesn't matter if there's one guy on, if there's nobody on, if the bases are loaded, or even if Lightning McQueen's on base. Because Drake Fontenot is unaffected by the elements. He's just going to keep filling up the zone with nasty breaking balls.
Noah Bridges is up. He's the dream boy of the firefighter world, and for good reason. He is hot, but that one is shot right to shortstop. Peyton Chatagnier. Wait, they called it save? Nope, it's an out.
Okay, first trick play in Loco Beach history comes in unorthodox fashion. Peyton Chatagnier says, I don't need the 2 outs. I want to make some magic for these fans, and that's what it's all about. That was a beautiful bounce pass, and now we honor beauty on the field.
At the Tallahassee Fire Department for 15 years. Fans, please make some noise for our firefighter of the night, Captain Kirshner St. James.
From honoring our Bananas Foster family community to the firefighter of the night. When you come to a firefighter game, this is what it's all about, to honor those who have put their lives on the line to serve us. We thank all of our great firefighters around this country and around the world who might be watching tonight. What a great firefighter of the night is Noah Bridges, going for second. He's quick, and he got there. And now, in no man's land, Bridges on his way to third, and he'll stand up easily. Throw from finding a little low, A.J. Swiatek, and now the Firefighters 90 feet from a second point.
It wasn't even that off target, but somehow it caromed off of a guy who had the heads up to say, you know what, that probably really hurt. It got me on my front side, but I'm still going to fight for those extra 90 feet. Now, just that far away from doubling up the Firefighters' lead.
At some point, I'll have to go back and look at the replay. I thought that hit off of Bridges' head. It gives you a new definition of hard head. Oh, it went off the shoulder, okay. Reginald Horton, shout out to you, off the shoulder. Peanut, screamer down the line. Foul. To the merch stand. There's some good stuff over there, by the way. Picked up a couple things for my wife. My dog is Peanut. Deep to left field. Score! Board! Hutton just lands inside. Tanner Allen didn't even give it a shot. Noah Bridges comes on in, throws that helmet for all it's worth, and Peanut brings in the second point. Man, the Firefighters out and running, and guess what, folks? It's back. Climb that ladder! I'm gonna see if Noah Bridges will wave to me. Hi, Noah! Noah! Right here! Noah, I'm right here! I couldn't see him. You think he saw me, AJ?
No, I think he's got better things to worry about, like walking off an inning sack.
I think
seriously, I mean, the Firefighters are putting on a show that we have not seen to this point. And speaking of unseen things, look at that. It's the coolest mascot in the league, Coco the Coconut.
don't. But it did inspire the game that we're going to play right now, because I've got a team of 5 over here and a team of 5 over here, and each team has a coconut on the outside. They're going to have to stick that coconut in their neck and pass it all the way down neck to neck. Kind of look like they're smooching. This one is called Coconut Smoochie, and these guys all just met each other. The first team to get their coconut from the outside to the inside wins. Gentlemen, let's get those coconuts in position, and let's start smooching. On your mark, get set, go. Yeah. Oh, they're coming in. Oh, we're almost there. My goodness, record time over here on my right side. We got our winners. That got a little weird. Give it up for Coconut Smoochie.
Little Kiss Me Coconut going on right there, huh, AJ Switek?
Put the lime in the coconut, baby. Let's go, Loco. This is a big-time inning for Loco Beach, and they've got the heart of their order due up. Eric Osberg, Dane Tofflin, Gideon Antle. When you need a comeback, these are the guys you call upon, but they've got to go against someone with Super Saiyan powers.
Austin Temple with the new look for his hair. Usually it's orange, now it's Super Saiyan green. From nearby Palm City, Florida, and by nearby, I mean it's like 7 hours away, I think is what Austin told me. But another Sunshine State guy for the Firefighters, feeling the heat here tonight. Got a couple family members here. Austin was one of the 8 franchise picks for the coaches here of the Firefighters. Got too much coconuts on my mind.
I don't blame you. It's
getting all loco over here. Eric Osberg, professional hitter. One of the things that Austin Temple wants to work on this year is going quicker and getting out of trouble. When things don't go his way right off the jump, he faced a little adversity. He felt like last year things just kind of went bad. This year trying to get a little bit better off that, and he's got a great opportunity here, down 3-1. Osberg thought that was a ball 4 sprint. We'll see if he gets it here. And that one, oh, it's strike 2. I also want to tell you, Zachary Bridges is now behind the plate. Eric Jones catching for Jared Donaldson for good reason. Now ZB comes in. He's also a designated fielder, and that now is a ball 4 sprint. Zachary Bridges went late on the throw down. Osberg trying to go for it. Oh, he's caught! Oh, but the ball went free! And still somehow the Firefighters get him out, as that was chaos and craziness defined. Eric Osberg said, no, let me go to first. Ball went away. Oh, let me go to second. Armando Becerra didn't see it. And somehow Noah Bridges laid the tag down. AJ, what do you see?
I see Eric Osberg watching the man on the mound play catch with his catcher. He didn't swing the bat once, kept it on his shoulder, then decided to get a little aggressive on the bases, and it pays the price. It's just been that kind of start for Loco Beach.
It's so tempting to try to go for that as well, when you can just feel like you need some momentum. You need something to go your way. You need a vibe, so to speak. And now Dane Tofflin, who could have had a runner on, is now up with nobody on and 1 out.
Well, Zach, my mind goes right back to what I talked about with Coach Crocco Loco game. This is a process-orientated group that understands, you know, banana ball, baseball, it's a game that is going to have its high highs and low lows, but if you trust the process, everything will go your way.
Temple continues to go a little bit high here, as Dane Tofflin now looks at another ball 4 sprint. (3-1), Tofflin tried to check it, could not. It's 3-2, count full.
Back-to-back full count spots here.
This would be a massive get out of trouble spot here for Austin Temple. That is lightly fouled back into the dugout. Jesse Herschel's over there. Sam Bauman's over there, I think, as well. He didn't make a play. Come on, man. Tofflin again continues to try to fight through. It's another foul ball.
It's been a huge strike zone through 3 innings, so anything close, you've got to take a hack. I like this approach.
Temple dealing. Tofflin swings right through it, strike 3, and Austin Temple goes from nearly putting someone on second base to breaking out the sprinkler system and 2 away. And now, folks, I think we got something real special coming on here. If you take a look at that, just into the turf, and Dane Tofflin got fooled. Hello, Fire Marshal. It was a good job, by the way, from Zachary Bridges to block that. Austin Temple, Dragon Ball Z power right there. But now look who's here. It's the Fire Marshal. And look what he's got with him, a bucket of butane and soapy water. That can only mean one thing. Slow claps are inbound. I'm gonna do it in here. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, AJ, you are in for a treat. Fire! Up into the stands. There's a foul netting above where the fans are here in the grandstands. That just robs them.
I wouldn't want to catch a flaming ball.
I wouldn't
personally.
either. But you're Loco. I feel like you got to do some crazy stuff, right? Way outside.
Well, we were talking this morning. I said, you know, firefighters, they put out a lot of fires, but there's nothing the ocean can't stop.
That's very true. And then fire was shooting out of the field at like 18 feet high.
Yeah, that had me backing away for sure.
Yes, it did. Pyro Rob told me 18 to 20 feet high, so stay away. Marshal Schill on his 3rd World Tour with the Firefighters, and he gets a powerful swing out of Gideon Antol. And might we do this again? No, we will not. He looked to the bucket like we might go for another fireball. Instead, on a 2-2 count, just trying to get it done. Antol looks at one away. Marshall signed back in the offseason as one of our 3 entertainer players, and you saw him earlier in the crowd just working that mic. Can he work a strikeout here? Yes, he can, and again, Gideon Antol thought he had a ball four sprint, and instead, Marshall Schill will pimp the glove, and it's time, everybody, to dance, not just on the field. AJ Switek, get up. It's time for your first. Hey, baby, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, Loco, baby.
Your feet. All the way here around the stadium, everybody on your feet, because we're going to do the biggest Hey Baby Tallahassee has ever seen. So everyone, hands up in the air. Hands up in the air all the way around. And here we go. Get those hands clapping. Oh, you guys look good. We're just getting started here. Let's get those arms waving. Here we go. Keep it going. Hands up. Now slide with us. Woo. You guys look good tonight. Keep bringing it for us. Now let me hear you sing it. One more time. You guys are amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Man, it feels good to hit that bad boy one more time. AJ Switek, your first time, and now it's time to do some mic'd up work here for the Coconuts.
Ashby Vining, you got me down there?
Oh, baby, I got you better than ever. You know that, baby. Come
Oh,
on.
let's go, man. How's it feel? First game as a Loco Beach Coconut.
It's awesome, man, and I think to record that first hit, man, it's pretty awesome, man. It's exciting.
Forever in history. Catching for Drake Fontenot. What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Going from the visitors and then now here live, it's pretty awesome. Let's get rolling here. Yeah, we're good. It's awesome, man. Just an experience like this, and we're going up in the air.
Okay, get into it a little bit.
What you got, AJ? Hey, working behind right now, AJ, but we're gonna come back, baby. Believe that.
Oh, I believe. You better believe we're ready to go, Loco. It starts right here.
Right here, right now, with Drake on the mound, baby. First pitch coming in. Let's see what we get. Got the cold air. Probably top of the zone. I really like it, though.
Frame that thing up beautifully.
Yeah, hey, you're the man, AJ. I love you, dude. Best announcer by far. Sorry, Brett. And we might be in trouble, boys. That ball's hit forward, back. Gone. Home run.
Well, excuse me, Armando Becerra. Way to break up the mic'd up party. Armando goes Loco. His first homer with the Firefighter. Sorry, Ashby.
You're good, man. I completely get it. I understand it, man. He put a good swing on it. Got to respect it, right? Now it's time to hit. Loco Beach signing off.
I'll talk to Chad Reese and see if we can mic you up next inning or something like that. We'll see.
At bat? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll stay mic'd up for the at bat.
Yeah. Let's keep you mic'd up down there, Ashby.
Then let's keep doing that, Ashby. Armando Becerra, absolutely nuts, Ashby. Keep that mic on.
Let's do
you
it, baby.
do that. You keep that mic on as Armando. Look at Jesse Cole in the background. He was even impressed. That went over like a 20-foot fence. That's incredible. Ashby Vining, are you still with us? Let's look at the promo first. We're dancing, we're partying in the USA.
Just try to tuck some slack away if we can. If not, it's okay.
Yep. Man, that was crazy.
I mean, unbelievable. Just crushed by Armando Becerra, and it's been that kind of night. But Ashby Vining said it, and I believe everything he says. I take that guy's word as verbatim. Coconuts are coming back. We're ready to go, Loco. It starts right here with a good part of the order up, including Ashby Vining, who we're going to have mic'd up for this home run, Ashby, all right? Game recognized game. Couple of ball players down there. Hey, I see you've got Caden Bowler. Is that to your left? Ashby, did you know that Caden Bowler helped to translate the Book of Mormon into Vietnamese?
Yeah, he did say that. He's throwing a lot at me right now. He's trying to get over that home run. I'm not going to lie. That's the pure swings I've seen behind the plate. Just the respect is unbelievable. I'm going to be honest too, AJ. I'm not going to lie. I've done mic up twice with myself trying to do it, and guess what? I'm striking out both times. So I say we change that up today. How about it?
Hey, I think that you're going to hit one over the right field wall.
Something to do.
And when you do it, I want you to flip your bat so high it never comes back down.
Yes, AJ, let's do it. Brett, I'm sorry to do that, but you better call 911 because I'm about to heat up right here, baby. I'm 1 for 1 of the day.
Did you just call me Brett?
I think I did, yeah.
Ashby, what are we doing? Now I'm not sorry for breaking up your mic'd up party. Brett's here on Saturday, man.
That's right,
Come
that's right.
on.
Hey, in my defense, there's a lot going on. I'm putting up, showing you some love. I love you. Hey, we're mic'd up. We're going to have a good at-bat right here. Here we go.
Big league, I love it. All right, Ashby
Here we go,
Vining.
man.
Here we go.
Let's
I'll
do
let you lock
damage.
in.
Let's do damage. Definitely sitting first pitch heater. I got to, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's see. Show me what you got, baby. Show me what you got. Come on, give it to me, baby. Oh, I should have swung there. Holy cow. Middle. Holy cow. That one's on me, boys.
All good, all good. Had to see one.
That's right. See the slider right here. I know it's coming. That was it. Now I stayed on it. Now we got to compete. Now we got to fight. Now we got to fight.
No one better at it than you.
Yeah, that's going to sit. Good swing. Burn him. Burn him. Oh, that was a good piece, though. Good swing.
Hey, good swing, Ashby.
Yeah.
Little oppo power.
Yeah.
But you're used to that, right?
Yeah, I stayed on it well. I'm actually okay with that at bat. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Stayed on it well. Probably should have pulled the trigger over there. Yeah.
What's going on at home plate? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Meatball. Oh, man. He's beard first into that. Love you, Ashby. All right, Zach. Plenty to unpack. Armando Becerra yard call. Peyton Chatagnier has a mouthful of cake at the plate, and he's eating cake by the ocean.
Hey, his face looks a little cleaner than the last time I saw him try to do that. Man, that last inning was total banana ball, by the way. Mic'd up with Ashby, leadoff hitter, just absolutely nukes one over a 20-foot chain link fence. I mean, all the accolades from Florida State and couldn't stop Armando Becerra hitting a home run, and now Bradford Webb is on the mound. Just an all-star last year on the 2025 World Tour, and Peyton Chatagnier is tied in the count 2-2.
Well, Zach, I've got to say, since joining Banana Ball, I've been asked two questions. One, where's Loco Beach? It's everywhere. It's in your heart. But
it's the friends we've made along the way.
Exactly.
I will maintain that until my dying breath. And the second one will have to be answered here in a little bit as Zachary Bridges trying to chase it. Does he have it? Oh, he almost did. Changed on him at the last second. He went diving nearly into the flamethrower behind him. We'll have to live to fight another day. What's the second question?
Well, the second, Zach, is, you know, you've broadcast so much baseball. What's the biggest adjustment? This game is so fun because it's so fast. You never know. You look away for 1 second, and all of a sudden Armando Becerra hits one to the moon and back.
Now
Speaking of moon and back. What?
Did Armando catch that? Yes, he did! Armando Becerra! Have yourself a night! Oh, he said he dropped it. He says he dropped it in the outfield. Look at the replay. Oh, it went off the chain link fence.
He's safe.
Into the glove.
That's a home run. That is 100% a home run. Oh, they're trying to tag him.
So it's under review. So if you look at the replay, it bounces off that black pole right over the top.
Yes.
Now there was some confusion by the players if that was a home run or if that would be still in play. Now even if that did bounce off the pole, probably still safe. But look at this. Look at this.
Look for the ball to change direction harshly. That's that's off the ball, and that is a home run. That's the first home run in Loco Beach history, Zach.
So it goes off. Number one, that's an incredible play by Armando
How
Becerra.
did he still get that off the bounce?
No clue. But now watch at the end. So he goes here. Let's play it all the way through the end here. So he goes here, and then right at the end, as it goes off that hard direct, watch him here at the end. Ball's in the glove. Up, go to the end. Oh, he dropped it, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So even if it was caught cleanly, it would have been still safe because, you see it right there, comes out of his glove.
It's a double whammy, but since that one went off the pole, by rule, it did leave the yard. A phenomenal effort by Armando Becerra, by the way. I mean, phenomenal. But I'm anticipating this one being counted as a yard call, and who else but Peyton Chatagnier to ring that bell. We've only got 1 second left in the challenge. We've got to get an answer here.
They want to get it right, so they'll, even though the clock is still at 60 seconds, they will try as best they can to make sure they get this right. Again, no one's really, let's find out.
After review, the call of out on the field has been overturned. The call is a double.
Wow. So they call it a double. So apparently if you hit that black mesh, it is in fact still in play, at least according to the umpires. Insane. Grady Morgan up to the bat, but man, oh man, the Loco Beach Coconuts might have finally felt like something went their way. And instead, Peyton Chatagnier on second instead of going home. Might Grady Morgan bring him home? Darian McDowell calls him off. And man, he stumbled and somehow found a way. Or did he drop that one? Because Grady Morgan has yet to leave. Play at the plate!
Oh, he's safe! He's safe! The ball left the glove! Oh, Peyton Chatagnier is safe! And the Coconuts get on the board on a ball that gets away. Man, didn't need the home run to score. Shotty, talk to him! First run in Loco Beach history comes in maybe the most unorthodox way possible. What a 10-minute stretch we've had here, Zach.
My brain is twisted into knots right now. The Coconuts are going nuts. Sam Bauman is stretching out his hands at me. He's wondering what's going on. I'm wondering what's going on. The Coconuts are losing their minds. I think they're trying to start a wave of momentum, a wave in the crowd. This is insane. So now there's more discussion with the umpires. The throw absolutely was in time, but Zachary Bridges couldn't field it cleanly. Then it bounced away, maybe into the dugout. Hold on, what is happening? The Firefighters seem to think there's an out. They're all walking off the field. There is, hold on.
On the field is out. There are 3 outs. The run does not count.
What is happening? Okay. That was pretty clearly the second out, wherever that out was. I don't know if it was at home plate or third base. Okay, so here's what they think. They think it's the third out of the game, or third out of the inning, even though it's clearly 2. So let's see, Darren McDowell, okay, so he clearly catches this here. Here's the replay. Let's let it play through to the end, everybody. Good deal. Now, stumbles, runners going home, or going to third. Armando Becerra then launches it home. Let's look at this here. Zachary Bridges applies the tag, then the ball comes out of the glove after the tag.
I need you to explain this to me like I'm 4, because I am completely lost. I mean, sitting on the beach, in my book, that's a run. Chatagnier first thought he had a home run. Now he gets that taken from him. And, you know, you can only go so loco. You really can.
Okay, so clearly there was a second out. Darren McDowell clearly caught that ball.
Yes.
Peyton Chatagnier seemed to pretty clearly tag up at second, then goes to third, moves to home. The tag is applied, but the ball comes out as the tag is applied. You be the judge at home. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of it. Either way, we've moved on. Blake Benson's on the mound. Mark Crocco is still having discussions. The game, which was speeding along, by the way, we were through 4.5 innings in less than an hour. It's now come to a screeching halt here. Well, Blake Benson's on the mound, another party animal.
He's coming. Crocco just said get off the mound, because I want to tell you something, Zach. It takes something egregious for Mark Crocco to ever have a conversation with an official, so he must just vehemently believe that Chatagnier was safe at home.
Now, he's not going belligerent. He's keeping his cool for the most part. Vincent Chapman, Hunter Eyes, the home plate umpire, is the one that ruled that it was an out. Blake Benson has come off the mound. Coconuts are still all out there.
I mean, it was the first run in Loco Beach history and the first one to be taken off the board. Not every team gets a chance to have that happen. We're going loco, baby.
All right, here's the replay again. Zachary Bridges, ball and glove, lays the tag. At this point, ball comes out. So either they're ruling that the tag was pushed out by the hand, which I don't see there, or they clearly just believe that this was a tag out.
I'm digging deep in the sand for answers here. I really am.
Val Perez is over with Mark Crocco right now having a discussion. Sam Bauman is close to the situation. We'll keep an eye out for him if he's got anything to report on the conversations going on downstairs. I mean, we were moving and grooving, and now all of a sudden, I mean, and this is the correct call to try to find what's happening as we're YMCAing here. Reese Alexiadis might be in the house. At this point, everything has gone chaotic, so who knows? Maybe Reese takes an at-bat here. But you can see the debut of Banana Ball still very much has this crowd enthused. Nobody's sitting down, nobody's leaving, nobody's complaining. Everybody's losing their minds as, again, here's the replay. So Darren McDowell, now again, I don't see him drop this ball. Yep, it's in the glove. Now he stumbles. I still don't see the ball pop out anywhere. Now he gets up. He might have thought that that was the third out. Then Armando Becerra tells him, hey, get it to me. He flips it to Armando. Armando relays it home. We have another review.
The ruling on the field of a catch is confirmed. There are 2 outs.
What? Look at home plate. Look at home plate. Look at Peyton Chatagnier. I think he knows what's coming.
The runner who tagged from second and crossed the plate is ruled safe at home plate.
It is the first run in Loco Beach history. After a lengthy review, Peyton Chatagnier is safe at the plate, and we've still got Banana Ball to be played in the top of the inning.
So there were multiple reviews that I didn't see called for. Clearly went over the 60-second clock. We're banana balling, folks. So long story short, there is nobody on base. There is a run home for the Coconuts. Bradford Webb is back on the mound. Sal Jacobo is at home to take a swing. And the Coconuts are still leading off here. And I do believe we've paused the clock here as well, so we're just now ticking towards an hour. Jacobo quickly facing an 0-2 hole, and he swings through strike three, and Bradford Webb says, now I'll do it. Throws the glove with absolute force. And the Virginia native counts him three, and now finally we have the third out. And Sam Bauman, man, there's confusion and chaos on Loco Beach, man.
Yeah, Zach, AJ, the hardest
Sam
thing
Bauman,
is
what
to
you
try
got?
to track down Peyton here. I thought it was a home run, thought he scored there. Peyton, that was probably the hardest you've ever had to work to get one run, and it's the first run?
That is the hardest I've ever had to work. And I've never in my life ate cake and then had to run the bases. I just about threw up right there, but I'm glad it worked out for us.
Hey, what felt sweeter, that cake or finally getting the coconuts on the board here?
The cake was really good. It's chocolate, really nice, rich, but I tell you what, getting that run, oh, that was the best. That was the best.
It's still good vibes down here, guys. We're going to keep this thing going. Peyton Johnson, yeah, we're on the board, guys.
Peyton, I'm really glad that you didn't throw up, by the way. So good to hear that. No one wanted to see it. But, Sam, I wanted to see you. That's a great shirt. He's Loco Beachified down there. And the Coconuts do have their first run, Zach. It's now up to the break-dancing pitcher, Blake Benson, to not only put on a show, but to shut down the Firefighters show. Speaking of show, you ever had a blindfolded pillow fight, Zach Staten?
Yeah.
When?
I think it was like 8. Yes, Chad Reese, I would love to. A little later tonight.
Can I join?
Yeah, man.
This is what we do on the beach every week, by the way.
I think we got a couple of other announcers that are down here. Feel free to come by the room. Let's just blindfolded fight each other, man, with pillows. Feathers flying galore. Nobody's hitting anybody right now. Okay, there we go. Little brother hit big brother. Dad is swinging for everything he's worth and hitting air.
Do you buy into the silk pillowcase propaganda?
No, man. I'm a memory foam pillow with just whatever pillowcase is there. Professor stops it. Everybody was swinging for dear life and hitting absolutely nothing but the particles that God put on this universe to create air. The little kid in the sweatshirt has won the pillow fight. And we are finally moving on to the bottom half of the fifth. And hey, AJ Switek, Blake Benson's on the mound.
He is. Bad Benny, as they call him in the Coconuts clubhouse. He is unlike anything I've seen in my entire life. The guy can break dance from the mound and still, after losing all that, just getting lopsided, getting off balance, he's able to stand up, take the rubber, and fire a strike. If there's an 0-2 spot, Zach, he's going to rip it every single time. He's just got to get ahead here.
Dalton Cornett trying to follow up what Armando Becerra just did, which is absolutely blast one into right field for a bomb. The one run that actually did count, Sal Jacobo, in between the legs over for the second trick play of the Coconuts.
Nice play, Sal Jacobo. Takes right back over for Dalton Malden, and you should get used to seeing that on the sand all across the country this season. It's a little saltwater play for Jacobo, and get this, we are this deep into the game. There have only been 3 total trick plays. The Coconuts currently lead for that equalizer point as the road team, and if they could double up by securing one here, all of a sudden, this is anyone's game. Whoa.
The lights are out. That was foul. I think we just hit a home run here in spirit, but not in actuality, as Logan Lacy tied up 1-1 in the count. That equalizer point, by the way, is no small feat, because it's a 1-point game if the Coconuts can find a way to win this inning with that equalizer point. But Lacy sprints one into right field. That's off the mesh, so clearly it's still in play. Lacy on his horse, going for second, in time for the double. Now, he knew that was a double, which he has the props for, not only because he played here, but also because he had the knowledge of seeing what he just saw. The first hit for Logan Lacy at FSU since 2022. How awesome is that?
Phenomenal.
Mr. Jones and me, his first at bat went absolutely ball yard off Andy Archer for a 2-run blast. Started an absolute wave of momentum, pun intended, for the Firefighters. And now EJ trying to bring home what would be the inning tying run as that one bounces well in front of the plate. Blake Benson. Have really yet to see him break out the moves very much here. Goes up against the veteran. That one skips on. That's a great play from Peyton Chatanier to get it over to Jordan Brewer. And that is confirmed the second out of the inning.
Yeah, took a funky hop off of the beach, but Chatanier unfazed. He's got a luau to get to, and an error's not going to help. So why not make an out to get there quicker? Easy for the Hula Man.
So now can Darian McDowell bring home the inning tying run? Had one of the most controversial normal catches I've ever seen. McDowell to the heavens above. He'll need a prayer for that one to land. Maybe a little confusion, and they bring it on in. Gideon Ansel does it. AJ Switek. What is that?
The name of that?
No, what is that?
It's a Coconuts win, and it's an inning winner for Loco Beach, the first ever in team history. I'm not gonna lie, I was still kind of on island time. That one got caught up in the skies. I'm like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Might as well get to my margarita. It's sitting here anyways. Virgin, by the way.
Let's bang the drum all day with a fire line, everybody. They were in Blue Man Group for a reason. I just carried a tune right there, man. That was beautiful. 3-1 our score here in the first game of the 2026 Banana Ball World Tour. And hello, Bradford Webb. Finally get to talk about this guy just a little bit here. All he did over the last 2 months of the 2025 season was turn himself into an all-star. Don't let that win-loss record fool you. He shoved over the last 2 months, 25 2/3 innings with 20 strikeouts for 3.86 ERA. In the last month, went 19 1/3, 9.6 on points earned versus point lost, 15 strikeouts. He earned becoming the coach's franchise pick after going 6 innings in Game 1 of the World Tour semifinals, giving up no runs, 4 strikeouts, absolutely delivered in a massive moment against the Bananas.
He's also the definition of just dedicating and believing in yourself. He says that out of high school, he was about 100 pounds.
Yep.
And, I mean, look at him now. I heard Ben Parker was 150 out of the womb.
Probably so. Excuse me, swing. Over to EJ, who is now at first. He tried to go the trick play, but he got it instead out of the air. So it is just 1 out. And again, that trick play becomes really critical, especially for the Firefighters now. Again, the equalizer point is we'll keep the count of trick plays. If we get to the 8th inning and the 9th inning, then the trick play count in the 8th inning, after the 8th inning, will tell who gets the point. The Coconuts are the only one that can earn it. The Firefighters can deny them that point. If we don't reach 9 innings, it's the last full inning of play as Tanner Allen into the seats. Was that caught? No, it was not. Noah Katz rules it safe, and we play on. The last full inning would then determine who actually gets the equalizer point as Tanner Allen swings and misses at strike 2. Bo the Beaver is sitting underneath the scoreboard on the wall. He better be careful. Tanner Allen can absolutely go opposite field. Like, he's just chilling, man, vibing. The 2-2. Foul right back next to Garrett DeClue. It goes under the fire launcher. Garrett, please be careful. Thank you. Gets it out clean, no problem.
With that swing, it looked like he was beaver hunting.
A little high up. Bradford Webb now faces the potential of a ball four sprint. By the way, the pulled up pants looks like jean shorts, and it's an incredible look for Tanner Allen. And he swings and misses on strike three, and Bradford Webb goes to a knee. And let's celebrate, B-Webb. Man, I have never seen Bradford Webb move like that before in my life. Feeling good.
I didn't realize Ronald McDonald had a rap either.
What else?
Learn something new every day on the beach.
I mean, look at this. Just got the moves. He's feeling good. He's feeling himself. But Jordan Brewer is as dangerous of a hitter as you can go up against in trying to turn around a game.
You can say that again. I know he's itching to bring that hook out and celebrate a home run. He's always a threat to do it.
4th round pick of the Banana Ball player draft after absolutely going nuts in his 5 games at the Visitors. 316 average, couple of home runs and 4 RBIs. AJ Switek, he was insane with the Visitors in limited action, but he's going to send this one to the heavens. Zachary Bridges calling everybody off, and he missed it again. Just off the glove. He lays there in silence and stunned. B-Webb gives him a dap up.
It's an extra life for Jordan Brewer. I'll put it how I see it. He's got to take full advantage of this one up. Nobody on in front of him. 2 down. This is your chance to take a Jordan Brewer swing.
You wonder, too, if EJ was trying to go up and get a trick play and got called off immediately. Brewer high in the sky. Armando Becerra, trick play opportunity, tip drill, and right in the breadbasket. Trick plays are tied up at 2 apiece, and the Firefighters get out of this one with no damage done. AJ Switek.
Armando Becerra has been putting on a show. If that's what you're going to see from him in center field all season, that's a force to be reckoned with. He covers a lot of ground. He knows when it's the right time to go for a trick play, and he even made a catch on a ball that left over the fence somehow. On top of the robbery earlier, Armando Becerra has really impressed me tonight.
Let's honor our hometown heroes here in Tallahassee down on the field.
Service and commitment to our great country. Now at this time we ask everyone in attendance at tonight's game, please rise as we stand together with our firefighters in appreciation of the sacrifices they make each day to protect our community. And as we head to the 7th inning, please remain standing until the firefighters report the first down.
So far, through 5.5 innings, the Firefighters have absolutely brought the firepower. A leadoff inning, home run, 2-run blast from Eric Jones Jr. Then Peanut almost went yard. That one just bouncing off the track for a ground rule double. Scored Noah Bridges, and then Armando Becerra. One swing. Look at Jesse Cole. Watch that one fly all the way back to his hometown of Miami. Armando Becerra with his first homer for the Firefighters, and that gives them a 3-1 lead. So we welcome you back to Dick Howser Stadium, and we say hello to former Texas tailgater, Be Everywhere BC, Brett Carson.
Dual threat Brett is pitching in front of a crowd that's still standing. This is an amazing tradition. They will not sit down until after the first out of this inning to honor all those who served. And knowing dual threat Brett, that's going to happen pretty quickly. This is a guy who's got a low 90s fastball. You see he comes in with a sidearm slot that just mixes things up, especially following up the act of Blake Benson. He works quickly, he throws strikes. Oh, and he's a two-way player who can hit for really good average as well.
Right now he might need his defense to help him out a little bit. A 3-1 count against Tyner Hughes. Hughes lifts that one into right field. That's going to chase way back. Tyner throws the bat. Did that one leave the yard? Yes, it did! Tiny with the big shot! It's 4-1 Firefighters! Rex Castillo, just keep getting busy, man.
You guys are absolutely on fire. The third bomb of the game. What's going on in this dugout? We're the hardest team in sports, baby. Let's go! All you need to know, guys. Back up to you.
In the place where they launch rockets here in Florida, the Firefighters are absolutely launching into orbit tonight. The third homer of the game for the Firefighters, and Tyner Hughes, the third new Firefighter to do it. The only thing that could get a little bit fire, AJ Switek, is to hear from our Spanish broadcaster, Jose Benitez.
El equipo de los Firefighters. Lo puede ver esa competencia con las sábanas, esa carrera. Ahí está. Ok. Voy por ahí. Así que usted puede ver esa competencia en grande en sábanas. Esto corre. Allá se me cayó uno, bendito. Cuidado. Espectacular, cuidado, que están a toda máquina. ¡Anda! Ganaron. ¿Y de qué manera? Espectacular, cuando ya nos estamos preparando en la parte alta del séptimo episodio. Y saludos a todos nuestros amigos fanáticos en español y a toda Estados Unidos. Soy José Cheito Benítez, la voz oficial en el Banana Bowl. Un verdadero placer estar aquí compartiendo con todos ustedes. Gracias a la producción de BTV por esta oportunidad de también estar ahora en la transmisión en inglés sobre más de 10,000 fanáticos que están sintonizando este día inaugural para todo lo que va a estar aconteciendo en este desafío. Pero mira, no voy a estar solo hablando aquí en la cabina de transmisión. Vamos a estar hablando con el gran Armando Becerra, jardinero central del equipo de los Firefighters, que ya se fue para la calle y está jugando fenomenal. El cubano, Acere que volá. ¿Cómo estamos, Armando?
¿Cómo estamos, Cheito? ¿Todo tranquilo? ¿Me oye?
Ahora sí te escuchamos.
¿Me escuchas?
Te
¿Qué
escucho,
volá,
Armando,
qué
te
volá?
corre.
¿Cómo andamos?
¿Cómo estamos, campeón? Oye, estás encendido. Estás encendido.
Gracias,
te fuiste para la
tremendo jueguito
calle.
que tenemos aquí ahora.
Te fuiste para la calle, y jugando en el jardín central. Qué manera para empezar esta temporada, campeón.
Sí, gracias.
Acá Eric Osberg pega elevado fuerte al derecho. ¿Quiere dos? No, se quedó. Hasta la primera almohadilla. Eric Osberg arranca bien. El equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts. Cuando Armani Anderson viene a correr de designado por Eric Osberg. Armando, ¿cómo está la vibra en ese terreno de juego? ¿Encendí de qué manera esta ofensiva de los Firefighters?
Ahora mismo, Cheito, estamos muy bien, jugando duro y muy feliz. ¿Qué te puedo decir?
Qué bueno. Oye, desde que le diste la pelota se sabía que la habías desaparecido, ¿verdad?
Uno sabe cuando le da bien, se sabe cuando se va.
Oye, háblame de la gran ofensiva que ha demostrado este equipo de los Firefighters por el momento. Una explosión espectacular.
Venimos a jugar, Cheito.
Cuando ahí hay línea sólida de Topland al central. Así que amenaza aquí el equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts con corredores en primera y segunda base. Armando, se nos tiene que dar. Yo quiero una jugada con truco aquí para nuestros amigos fanáticos.
Vamos a hacerlo, vamos a ver si me dan otra. Sí, Cheito. Venimos a jugar hoy, tú sabes, la semana pasada los Cocos. Solo venimos un poquito flojitos y nos dieron adelante. O sea, ahora también venimos con los bates, los guantes y todo el mundo para adelante ahora.
Espectacular, Gideon Antle. En la caja de bateo saca elevado que sale en territorio foul en 0 bolas, 12 strikes. Armando, háblame acerca de la experiencia del crucero. Hace 2 semanas atrás, ¿cuántos mantecados te comiste allá?
Javi, el crucerito ese me tuvo los mantecados hasta aquí.
Muchas calorías, muchas
Muchas
calorías.
calorías de mantecado, pero el tipo por lo menos como 10 a 15 de mantecaditos, no te voy a mentir.
A ver, María. Óigame, línea al central. Nos vamos para home. Explota Armani Anderson por el plato. El tiro de Armando Becerra.
¡No!
Llega tarde, llega carrera para el equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts. Su segunda carrera en su franquicia en la historia. Ahora viene la celebración en grande para el equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts. Ahí está la celebración. Vamos a ver. Ahí lo están dando.
Tiro los locos
Ay, ay, ay. Ahí está la celebración en grande, la vibra sensacional de los Loco Beach Coconuts. Armando, están celebrando en grande, como si estuvieran arriba. ¿Qué está pasando? No le pueden bajar la guardia a los Firefighters aquí.
Está bien, como se dice en inglés, scoreboard.
Oye, y las jugadas con truco son bien importantes y está empate esto aquí. Cuando aquí hay elevado en territorio muerto, Eric Jones Jr. no tiene oportunidad, no puede capturarla.
Tenemos 2 cada uno, no necesitamos más que eso.
Espectacular. Sí, necesita un poquito más de jugada.
Vamos a ganarle los trucos en este juego.
Sí, Ashby Vinein en la caja de bateo ya tiene un indiscutible en este desafío, un bateador de mucho poder. Háblame, Armando, ¿verdad? De la expansión que ahora tiene este Banana Ball, ahora con el equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts y los Indianapolis Clowns.
La expansión ha sido muy importante este año, ahora con 6 equipos en vez de los 4. Y... ¡ay!
¡Anda!
Ahí estamos.
Llegó la que enamora, la salvadora. La doble jugada para la defensa del equipo de los Firefighters. Para los primeros 2 outs de la entrada, el jugador con truco de Caden Green. Entre medio de las piernas a segunda y a primera. Por la vía 643. Los primeros 2 outs de la entrada. El lanzamiento por toda la goma. Armando, pídela, que viene la jugada con truco para ti. Pídela, hombre.
Vengan para acá, por favor.
Viene, Peyton.
Dame una que necesito truco ahora.
Peyton, hazme el favor. Batea para el central.
Dale, que tenemos 3, vamos a tener 4 ahora si me dan para acá.
Sí. Se fueron al frente los trick plays. Las jugadas con truco, swing grande. Una bola, 2 strikes, buscando cerrar la entrada. Armando, un mensajito para tu familia y a toda la gente de Latinoamérica que nos estás viendo.
Bueno, en primera quiero decirle hola a mami, papi, mi hermano, todo el mundo, la familia allá en Miami. También quiero decirle, los quiero a todo el mundo en Latinoamérica, a los Estados Unidos, todo el mundo y para adelante los Firefighters, vamos.
Y gracias a todos los que nos están sintonizando, más de 10,000 fanáticos espectaculares, agradeciendo a la producción de BTV por hacer esto posible, por darnos un espacio en la transmisión en inglés, esta media entrada, para que los fanáticos sepan que ahora el Banana Ball se disfruta en español. En 3 y 2, llegará la papa caliente. A correr todo el mundo, la papa caliente para la defensa de los Firefighters. Corre, Armando, corre, pídela.
Ahí está.
Ahí llega la segunda carrera para el equipo de los Loco Beach Coconuts. Así que buscando pegarse en el marcador. Oye, Armando, ¿qué tan complicado es correr de jardín central a segunda base a toda máquina y después regresar?
Si hay una cosa que puedo cambiar en este deporte, sería esa reglita ahí.
Oye, pero eso lo hace entretenido.
No, lo hace entretenido y me gusta cuando estoy bateando, pero estando aquí en el jardín me dan 2 o 3 de esos, un inning. Quiero yo empezar a picharla a ver si ya van a pedir para el equipo.
Claro. Morgan cae en el hoyo, tiene que pedir ayuda rápidamente en 0 bolas, 2 strikes. ¿Qué tú piensas, Armando? ¿Viene ponche o elevado para donde ti?
Me gustaría ver un ponche, pero en fly vamos a hacer un truco.
Ay, se mantiene vivo en el turno Morgan. Grady Morgan, quien lleva de 2 nada en este desafío.
Cheito, ¿cómo tú la pasaste en el crucerito ese que tenemos?
Hacho, todo súper bien, en verdad. Comiendo de gratis toda la semana. Lo mejor de todo, al izquierdo.
No se puede quejar, ¿verdad? ¡Vamos!
Bridges captura la pelota para finalizar la entrada.
No trick.
Armando, gracias. Gracias por la oportunidad, Armando. Éxito siempre, campeón. Ahí estuvo con nosotros Armando Becerra. Pasamos con nuestros compañeros Zach Staton y AJ Swatek para que sigan con la transmisión en inglés. Un verdadero placer. Soy José Cheito Benítez.
Jose Benitez is my favorite person in this universe. Armando Becerra, after his performance tonight, might be like 3rd favorite. AJ, you're in like the top 6 somewhere.
6, 7.
There you go. Perfect. Love having Jose up there. What a great way to show him off to the banana ball world. Armando Becerra, absolutely incredible. We're doing some fun stuff on the field.
23, young buck. All right, let's see what you got, Hunter. Oh, nice tricep. Little definition there. And the side chest. My man's been watching Pumping Iron. That's good. That's Hunter. All right, my next contestant. What is your name, sir?
Wade.
Wade. How old are you, Wade?
48.
Little experience here. 48. Show us your best Mr. February pose. Oh, he's blowing up. Yep. Yeah. That's pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's Mr. February behavior. All right, last but not least. Sir, what is your name?
I'm Gary.
Gary. Gary, how old are you?
I'm 68-year-old grandpa.
68 years old. All right, Gary, what do you got? Wow. All right. We got a vote. We got a vote. Fans, who's going to be Mr. February? Is it Hunter? Is it Wade? Or is it Gary? Give it up for the new Mr. February, Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Austin Krizminski takes the mound, and here's my favorite quote from him. There were 22 guys taken in front of me. Look at the back of his jersey. Number 22. That's because he took that to heart, and that's what's fueling his fire this season. He looks to extinguish what the Firefighters have going. With 2 runs in his back pocket, he just needs to navigate to 3 outs to get the Coconuts their second point of the game, and we're inching ever so close to that equalizer point, Zach State.
Yep, right now the Firefighters lead that 3-2. Lamar Sparks into the game for the first time, the man with a perfect name for the team he's on. 4th round pick in the Banana Ball player draft, and really someone who, when he gets going, he's tooled out of his mind. He's got plus speed, really good power, especially when he connects on that barrel. He was tremendous in his 1 appearance in the Secret Peel game. Now Valparez slowly but surely trying to work him into this one here in Banana Ball, and there's a lot to learn as a new guy. But if he can get on the base pads, he can launch speed, but an excuse me swing says see you later.
Krem, are you from Louisiana? Because he blew that right by you. Uh-oh, back to the dugout, grab a chair. 2 outs away from another Loco Beach point. Oh, man, elevated heat, Shackton a foo.
I'd like to welcome you back to Pun Central here on Banana Ball. AJ Switek going for whatever that was, and it was well executed. Chatanier behind the back. Jordan Brewer under the legs. A double trick play. Sexy Dexy. Coconuts ahead, 4-3 in the trick plays.
First double trick play executed to perfection. You want to talk about executing well, Zach? That is what the Coconuts do on the field. Lights go out. Uh-oh. Get eyes down there.
Flames, fireballs, explosions. Noah Bridges can scoot. But right now, he needs to get on base if the Firefighters want any shot to try to salvage this inning. One goes inside from Krem. Bridges, this year for the first time, really feeling like he's back healthy again. Broke his leg, of course, in the 2024 World Tour, trying to practice a backflip. Said last year for about 3/4 of the year felt like he was kind of feeling a shotgun blast into his leg. Feels like he's over that now, and you saw him moving there, so he must feel much better.
I don't know what a shotgun blast to the leg feels like, but I don't know that I want to find out either.
Probably painful, I were to guess. 1-2. Krem last year against the Firefighters was so nasty, setting up for Danny Hosley with the Bananas, or a lot of times just closing the game out himself. Not a lot of Firefighters could really hit off the Krem very often, and when they did, they better have saved the ball. Noah Bridges fouls that one into the backstop. Krem also said he just loves the vibe of this team. Obviously, most of these guys love being Bananas, but when you slip on that new uniform, especially to try and build a brand, there's just something about it that hits you right in the feels, and Austin Krizminski felt just like that talking to him earlier in the plaza. Said he was hyped up for this game, maybe more than he has in his Banana Ball career. 3-2, ball force spray on the table, and it's on the base pads. Noah Bridges does earn the free trip. Again, that plus speed, he's gonna try and go for 2, and that might have been ill-advised.
That is how you defend a ball force sprint. Let's go Loco, baby. It's a Coconuts point, and the deficit's cut in half. Love the hustle from the outfield. Get this. After practice, Ashby Vining, Peyton Chatagnier, and Sal Jacobo stay late every day to practice what we just saw right there. Now it comes to fruition with a beautiful tag that just snapped the runner, and TA gets the last laugh.
So the trick plays have become a massive part of Banana Ball over the years, but now particularly this year with the insertion full-time of the equalizer point. So far, it's been pretty evenly distributed, and it's also been really picking up here over the last couple of innings, AJ. Coconuts lead at 4-3, and that's not a small deal. If they can find a way to keep that up here in the 8th inning, then guess what? They get an extra point in a 4-2 game. That could be huge, especially if they find a point here in the 8th inning. And to talk a little bit more about that, Sam Bauman is back down on the shores to chat us up.
Hey, guys, I couldn't hear you toss it all. Vibes are high down here. Got lost in the excitement of Peyton scoring the first ever run for the Coconuts. It's the first ever trick play, now first ever double trick play. A historic night, Peyton. How's it feel?
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but the energy's electric out here. We're having a great time. I cannot be more thankful, more proud to be a part of this team. The equalizer point is huge in this game this year, so that's really big for us to try to get that point as the away team. That helps us out a lot, so that's what we're trying to do.
Hey, Peyton, so good he answered my second question. Zach, AJ, back to you guys.
Peyton, we can hear you all the way from up here, so don't worry about it. Oh, what's going down on the field? Did Lightning McQueen make a friend?
He sure did. Johnny Hummel with his first appearance here in 2026. If you want a man to get you out of a jam, look no further than the Lightning from Lexington, Kentucky, as he throws a strike by J.D. Urso in his first action, full-time Banana Ball, former visitor himself, by way of Tampa.
J.D. Urso has a massive group of fans here tonight. Big portion of the extended family here to see him take some hacks. He was taking batting practice in the football stadium today, hit 5 straight home runs.
But he'll have to go take a seat as Johnny Hummel earns his first K of 2026. Was not thrilled at all with the way he threw in the secret Peel game. Gave up 3 runs, including just an absolute torch of a home run to Ashby Vining. Already away, quick, fast, and in a hurry is old number 95. By the way, this guy, we already talked about in showdowns what he can do. Earned 3 showdown shutdowns last year and a couple that earned the Firefighters a win. First ever College World Series trip for the University of Kentucky was closed out by Johnny Hummel. Their first ever win in Omaha, closed out by Johnny Hummel, high into the sky. Noah giving it chase, tip, drill, Armando brings it in, and that ties the trick play.
Ben Parker has pumped a couple balls and put really good charge into him. Just can't quite get it out of the yard, and the Firefighters take full advantage. That's teamwork at its finest.
But now this out becomes critical for that equalizer point. Firefighters right now have it tied. If the Coconuts at all get a trick play in the bottom half, it wins them an extra point. Allen out to left field. Noah will just let it fall right in front of him, and Tanner Allen's got a single.
Keep the line moving. Even with 2 gone and nobody on, that's a pro AB from Tanner Allen.
Especially with the man coming up now in Jordan Brewer. Big shot in the 2nd inning of last weekend's secret Peel game, and he knew it right off the rip. If there's anybody that can change momentum for good, it's Jordan Brewer. Noah Bridges trying to slide down. Everybody went silent. We thought that might have been a home run. Peanut to the plate. And he's safe. Ball got away from Dalton Cornett.
Talk about energy. Jordan Brewer brings it every single night, and you see why right there. Gets himself into scoring position. Another bang-bang play at the plate where the ball comes out of the glove. Looks like he would have been safe either way. That's a Loco point, and we're going Loco all the way from the beach to Tallahassee to Frisco and everywhere in between.
I think everybody in the state of Florida thought for a moment that Jordan Brewer had just put 2 on the board and gotten the Coconuts a little more history. Instead, he'll go to second on an RBI double.
Now he's surfing on the bases, doing anything he can to mess with Hummel's mojo on the bump.
This is where Johnny had some issues last weekend. Can he find a way to navigate out of this and just limit the damage to 1? Osberg, high to right field. Might not do anything. Darian McDowell just brings it in, and so would have been a massive trick play opportunity. Instead, they just get out of the inning. It's 4-4, and now a huge bottom half for the Loco Beach Coconuts comes up. They lead at 1-0, and the trick play is on the table. I am plussed out of my mind, and so is the young professor on the field.
We are going to light up the city of Tallahassee right now with a brand new tradition, and we're going to need you all to sing along. Get them up in the air. Here we go.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down some familiar road. Now this way, string us along. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Banana Nation, we love you. Make some
Live from Florida State, Dick Hauser Stadium, night 1 of the 2026 Banana Ball World Tour, and back for his first time as a banana baller, but not his first time in the Bananas organization, his former CPL guy, Zach Smith, AJ.
Said he couldn't be happier to just be playing a sport that he loves again. He stepped away to take a coaching role at Abilene Christian, but now finds himself back in his playing career. 6th round pick by Mark Krocko and the Coconuts is a guy who won the 2016 Offensive Player of the Year award in football for a state runner-up team in high school. He's got a very talented right arm, and if he can keep the Firefighters off the board, this could be tied with the equalizer point.
Peanut trying to go for something. Now you see the fire launcher right behind him. That could be setting up for something real special here. If the Firefighters wanted to really go complete Loco brain, you could easily just strike out 3 times and ensure you don't get any sort of situation for the Coconuts to get a trick play. Almost excuse my French, but Peanut goes right through the gap and into left field for a base knock.
Okay, so worst case scenario for Loco Beach is a walk-off before they get a trick play. Because now with the runner on, a big fly is essentially a 3-point swing. Because it negates the equalizer point, it negates the run that the Coconuts have on the board here, and it would give the Firefighters a point. So this is just a massive look for a guy who's already been doing it all.
But who else could you ask for than Armando as he launches that one into left field. Tanner Allen going for it, back, and he missed the trick play. Peanut on his way to 3rd. Armando ripping towards 2nd. He'll slide on in, and another missed trick play opportunity puts 2 on in scoring position for the Fighters.
It's the right idea, tough execution. I mean, these guys make it look easy, but that is a really tough play. And now here we go. I mean, this is it right here. Every run counts for a point in the 9th, but if the Firefighters walk this off, uh-oh.
Dalton Cornett sends that one over us. Back behind the press box. Dalton Cornett, a powerful swing. He can launch one, get a run home, and that would deny 1 point for the Coconuts. And with no out, it's dangerous territory. Excuse me, swing goes right by Corey Pye. Back in Tallahassee, a couple years at Tallahassee Community College. In fact, Coach Christian Dearman and Logan Lacy. Cornett looks at one high. It's been a little bit of a homecoming for a lot of people here in Tallahassee tonight. Cornett, another launcher into the backstop.
You see the Coconuts defense playing inside the dirt. That's because there's runners in scoring position with nobody away. They've only got the one-run cushion.
Wow, dangerous opportunity there for Peanut, but he just decides to stick it third on the pass ball. But now, 3-2. Ball four sprint would bring in the winning run for the Firefighters, and that would ensure they win the inning and deny the equalizer point, and Dalton Cornett just continues to find life.
Super high leverage spot. Just have to go to the pitch you trust to locate the zone most.
Cornett, high to right field, Gideon Ansel, chasing back. Does he have something? Caught it barehanded. Here comes Peanut. That will deny the point. Now we wait for the scoring. That was a barehanded catch with both hands. It is a trick play. And so the Coconuts will be the winner of the first ever equalizer point in the 2026 Banana Ball season. However, Firefighters still very much in life. And look who could bring home the inning-winning run. The Florida State guy, Logan Lacy. Just one run is needed to make this again potentially a 2-point game.
Ashby Vining goes between his legs. I'm just still so impressed by the creativity Gideon Ansel brings to the outfield. He brings something new to the plate every single day.
By the way, listen to the crowd. They're all starting to do the FSU chop here for Logan Lacy. They're trying to will this one into life. And he gets punched out. Zach Smith says, take your sentimentality back to the dugout.
First strikeout as a Coconut for Zach Smith. He needs more of where this came from. Nice frame job on the back end from Ashby Vining to pull it back over the plate. Just got the outside edge of the zone. And now this is a very big spot. You have to find the zone. Good job to get ahead because a ball four sprint would give the Firefighters a 2-point lead.
And the Firefighters would be sorely disappointed if they get 2 runners on third and only can bring 1 home. Again, it denies as EJ sends this one into the sky. Does anybody in the fans have a chance to get it? Nope. You can already see the equalizer point given out, so the score is 4-3. As we would go to the bottom or top of the 9th. EJ right back to second base. Over to first, JD Urso goes. And it's a tie inning in the 8th. But the Coconuts get the equalizer point. And it's a 1-run game going to the 9th, AJ Switek.
Could you write it any better? I mean, this is why I love Banana Ball. Another reason, young professor down on the field. He continues to kill it. Let's tune in.
The equalizer point. The score here heading into this inning is 4 points for the Firefighters to 3 points for the Loco Beach Coconuts. But here's the thing about the game of Banana Ball. In the final inning, every run counts for a point. That means the Coconuts are looking to strike here and pick up their first win in Banana Ball history. On the other hand, the Firefighters need just 3 outs to lock down the first win of the season at their home opener. So, ladies and gentlemen of Tallahassee, let's get loud because this is the final inning. Oh, 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 I've got that lightning inside me, son of a gun. I'm like a titan that's rising, oh, just you watch. I'm stepping into fate, there is no time to waste. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Firefighters, the closer, number 18, Ben Dom.
From the ashes rises the closer for the Firefighters, the reigning and now defending Banana Ball Pitcher of the Year, Ben Dumb III. You look at those numbers, 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the bump, tied for the best in the sport of Banana Ball last World Tour with his new teammate, Zach Phillips. That ERA, 1.69, the best ever in the sport's history. He does not give you any freebies. 4 ball, 4 sprints. But now tonight, the Firefighters leading off the Banana Ball Championship League. Does the best pitcher in the sport deliver them the opening night win? For the first time, the Firefighters playing this early. Can Ben Dumb III, the mustachioed mauler, find a way to get it done?
The reigning pitcher of the year, top of the 9th. This truly is how legends are made. You couldn't write it up any better. In the Loco Beach Coconuts' first ever game in the Banana Ball Championship League, they face off against an elite athlete, and they are going to have to earn it.
It'll be Dane Tofflin to face him first as fire goes up. Flames everywhere. Fireballs. Trucks. Big red. Final inning underway. Again, the Firefighters just need 3 outs with no damage done. Tofflin thought about it on a nasty slider. They're playing Chevelle here in this park. It's 3-1. Ben Dumb thought that was a strike. Instead, it might be a leadoff ball 4 sprint for Dane Tofflin, but he swings at strike 2. A massive, massive payoff pitch. And he caught him! Ring him up and fire him down, Ben Dumb.
That's why he's so special. Went down in the count early, but not down for the count. Ben Dumb picks up right where he left off last season, got him just underneath it, and it brings up Gideon Antle. Go! Get out! Get out! Gideon Antle ties the ball game! Are you kidding? The first home run in Loco Beach history! And we're going loco! It's a fresh ball game from the beach! Let's do the conga! And go Loco, baby! Big players hit in big moments, and Gideon Antle did just that and more.
Gideon! Let's go! Hey, Gideon, the equalizer point, the home run to tie it up. Explain it!
I can't explain it, man. I'm playing out of my mind right now. This is Banana Ball, baby. Let's go.
It's not done yet. AJ, Zach, let's keep it going.
Logan Lacy. Go! Logan Lacy with a quick throw over to first to ensure Ashby Vining is down. And now something special is happening, AJ Switek.
Gentlemen, the Loco Beach Coconuts are invoking the Golden Batter Rule. Hitting in the place of Peyton Chatinier is the Coconuts Golden Batter. Please welcome Big Ben Parker.
We just got our first home run in Loco Beach history. Now, with the honor of being the first ever Golden Batter in the club's history, it is Ben Pumps Parker. Tie game, 9th inning. Parker's up there ready to give it a ride. Fouls it off on the left side. It's 0-1.
The Firefighters have to be just in sheer shock right now. You go to the best pitcher in the sport, voted on last year, and Gideon Antle, a newbie in the sport, unloads and ties the game up after an equalizer point. Parker right back up the middle and will keep going.
It's exactly why you use the Golden Batter. Ben Parker keeps the line moving. He hit in place of Peyton Chatinier, and just like that, the go-ahead run is on with Grady Morgan coming to the plate. This is that momentum. You can feel it right now on the beach.
Firefighters just desperately trying to get out of the inning. Remember, the trick plays now are for the love of the game, not for the equalizer points. And boy, again, it shows how massive that is. And it was such a tight window throughout the game, but the Coconuts get it out in the 8th inning. Morgan takes one inside, almost got hit by it. The 1-1 count. Ben Parker on first. No use yet for Armani Henderson. Morgan thought about it, did not go. And this is one of the rarities for Ben Dunn, giving up something like that. How does he respond to his first bit of adversity in 2026? Morgan launches that one across the street to Doak Campbell Stadium. Might have broken the bat too. He did. You wonder too now, we talked about how important it was for the Firefighters to get that runner home from third, Armando Becerra. Now, it's massive. 2-2. 3-2 count, ball four sprint on the chance here.
Ben Parker can run too. With a full head of steam, he may just head for home.
Morgan stays alive. Tries to find Anthony Marks down there, won't do it. Checks over on Parker, clearly safe. Ben Dunn. It's a ball four sprint. Parker was well off. He is running for all his might. He's going home. The ball got into center field. Parker scores.
Loco Beach has the lead, baby. Are you kidding me? Ben Parker, never a second thought, all the way home. And the Loco Beach Coconuts have come back and taken the lead in the ninth.
It is all gone the way of the Coconuts. And the Firefighters have fallen apart here in the ninth inning. Parker got a great jump off of first, and it might have spooked him. That one goes high up, and right now Ben Dunn just has to find some center here. They cannot give up another run. It's a 2-0 count. Check back at first. It is Armani Henderson over at second, I beg your pardon, not first. He does something with his butt in the air. Inside.
It goes without saying, you can't issue a sprint here. One run deficit's enough. I can't believe this. The Coconuts are giving the reigning pitcher of the year all he can handle.
Inside. That is a strike. Now again, he can step out of the box because he thought it was a ball four sprint. That won't be any harm or any foul to JD or so. Ben Dunn, if he's got two pitches or a pitch right now that he can just absolutely deliver, he's got to find it. And he gets JD Urso hacking. 3-2, massive full count. Stays alive. What a ninth inning and a second half of the game this has been for the Loco Beach Coconuts. And again, that third base stranded in the bottom of the eighth for the Firefighters looms so large, and another ball four sprint. Armani Henderson slides in, and it's a 3-run ninth for the Loco Beach Coconuts.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for Firefighters fans out there, but they're gonna have to deal with CJ Williams when this is all said and done too. A closer who slams doors in the face of the opposition. Ben Parker took full advantage in a 2-out spot as the golden batter, now finds himself right back up there, catching his breath after sprinting from first to home and scoring that go-ahead run.
Urso goes, and right now Ben just cannot find the strike zone. Just not there. You wonder how much the home run from Gideon Ansel rattled him. But even then, a two-strike single from Ben Parker might have got to him as Noah Bridges brings it in. It's the third out, but the Firefighters have a lot to work back from. What a ninth inning for the Loco Beach Coconuts. A tying home run from Gideon Ansel, absolutely unloading a 3-run inning.
Gideon Ansel got the horse started after that. We were off to the races. Get familiar with Loco Beach, folks, because this is just the tip of the iceberg of what this team's going to do all season long. We're bringing the beach to you. We're also bringing a lot of wins to you. And CJ Williams looks to come out and make sure that he can close out just that.
And you have to think now the Firefighters are going to use at least someone here in the golden at bat situation. The top four has been so good. They have got to find a way to get 2 runs on. Firefighters were up 4-1 at one point after a Tyner Hughes home run. And since then, they have not been able to protect. Left a runner stranded, and now that runner looms so large. A trick play potentially missed, or a trick play left out there on the field becomes so massive as C.J. Williams comes in for his first bit of work, AJ.
Well, I spent all this time talking about Ben Dumb III, rightfully so. And, you know, you don't want to give the announcers jinx twice, but I'm going to do it. That's how confident I am in C.J. He's wearing the bandana. He rocks the number 0. And from everything that this kid brought to the table in spring training, it was clear that he is what you look for in a closer. He's going to have a tall task right off the bat. The lights are out, and you know what that means.
Golden at bat time here at Dick Howser Stadium. The Firefighters with a lot of work to do. Who do they choose? Well, the lights came back on for a minute. We wanted to build the anticipation. I think Peter Collada's down on the field. Now golden at bat opportunity.
The Firefighters are invoking the golden batter rule. Hitting in the place of Darian McDowell is the Firefighters golden batter. Please welcome Logan Lacy.
Enter Sandman blares as Logan Lacy steps up one more time. Does he have something here for his hometown fans? Hasn't been able to find it totally yet at the plate. A double midway through the game is all the work he's gotten. Tried to check that one back, didn't matter. Swung at it, strike one. 18 homers while wearing the garnet and gold here in Tallahassee. He would love to hit one more out of his hometown park. But right now in a 1-2 hole against a pitcher who is absolutely confident in himself. One-two. Lacy back up. C.J. Williams showed no fear of the party animals in Louisville when he closed them out. Does he have something here? Check swing. They appeal down. Seth Markham says no. Enter Sandman continues going. Lacy swings and misses.
Way out in front of it, C.J. Williams. So nice, it made him see it twice. Seeing double at the plate. C.J. Williams says, yeah, it's your reunion. I don't care. This is my debut. I'm going to make the fans remember me.
Now the Firefighters, without the advantage of a golden at bat, have got to find something in the back half of the lineup as Tyner Hughes goes up against his former visitor teammate and has a 1-1 count. D-Mac on deck. If Tyner's got anything, he's got to find it now. Fighters need 2 runs here in the bottom half of the 9th to potentially send it to showdowns. Can they stay disciplined? That's a foul ball right past Vincent Chapman. 2-2 count. The 2-2. Tyner back into the net. We do it again. Hughes, weak chopper to Dane Tofflin at third. Over to first in time. Jordan Brewer gets him out, and the Firefighters are down to 1 out.
I am so ready to go loco right now. I'm locoed out of my mind. We're an out away from the Coconuts, securing a win on opening night and starting this tour in style. Ashby Vining says, get on your feet. The fans listen. Everyone stands up. The vibes are infectious, and you can feel Loco Beach in your heart no matter where you're watching this game.
Dakota McFadden is the veteran of this group. He can easily find something, but he's got to get on base. They can use South Tremble if they want on base, but right now, D-Mac in an 0-2 hold. The crowd can sense the wave crashing. C.J. Williams has worked to perfection here. 0-2.
Got him! C.J. Williams secures the Loco Beach Coconuts the opening night win. The first team in Banana Ball history to win their first game they appear in, and who else would it be but Loco Beach? We're going to be catching waves all season long, and that's a comeback I'll be talking about well beyond this season. Pop the confetti and smile on the sand. Loco Beach is victorious on opening night in 2026. Let's hear what Jesse Cole has to say about it, huh? You hear what the fans want to say about it? Already chanting the name.
Fans, you just witnessed the first game in the history of the Banana Ball Championship League. And what an amazing, historic game tonight right here in Tallahassee. First, let's hear it for an unbelievable game, the Firefighters. And coming from behind, winning the equalizer point in their first game ever, the Loco Beach Coconuts. Fans, we couldn't imagine a better way to kick off this league. For 11 years, we've been trying to deliver the greatest show in sports. And tonight, with your energy, your electricity, you brought it tonight, and we're just getting started. Thank you so much, Florida State, Tallahassee. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Gideon Antle, rightfully the showman of the game, has the first home run in Coconuts history. His two-handed, bare-handed grab out in right field secured the team the equalizer point in the first chance they ever got at it. And from there, it was no looking back for the Ant-Man. He brought that Loco Beach energy from the first pitch, and it helps the Loco Beach Coconuts to an opening night victory.
Gideon Antle showing up big, fast, and in a hurry, and when he needed to. The showman of the night, first time in Coconuts history. And here's Sam Bauman with the showman, Gideon Antle.
Zach, AJ, you can hear the chant still, Loco Beach, Loco Beach. Gideon Antle, his late game heroics, the trick play to equalizer point, the home run to tie it up. What is making this team tick? A team who didn't lead to the ninth inning, by the way.
Oh my gosh, what's making this team tick? There's so many different things. Got to give credit to Coach Crocco. He's glued us together. Immediately off the bat, he said it was the Lord's team. I believe him. Like, he prayed about it, and we're all together, all in this together. I mean, we are stuck like glue, man. That's what's making us tick. So we're all pushing the rock in the same direction.
Gideon, not only the Loco Beach Coconuts' first ever Banana Ball game, your first ever official Banana Ball game. Put in perspective what you've just experienced for yourself personally tonight.
A wave of emotions. I mean, it's hard to put into words. It was the most fun I've ever had in my life. It was the most electric environment I've ever played in. I mean, I just can't, say enough good things. I'm really at a loss for words, to be honest. But it was just amazing. I don't know what else to say.
I got one final question for you. During our Banana Ball backstage, 11-year-old Jax said he wanted to ask our showman of the night, your favorite ice cream, real quick.
My favorite ice cream, cookies and cream, not even close. I'll eat that up, baby. Cookies and cream.
A sweet victory. Coach Crocco, hey, get out here. Crocco. Coach, what can you say about this guy and this team?
Heartbeat guy. We wanted glue guys. Yeah. Woo! Beautiful!
Crack, come on.
I'm back. This is a team, and that's ultimately been our goal. We want something that every one of these fans feels, and they feel their heart. And Gideon is one of many on this team that has real heart and real grit, and I think that's what Loco Beach is all about. Honored to coach a young man. Great job. Great team win. Tremendous team on the other side. First class. Coach Val, the entire staff, all their players. Banana ball at its best tonight, and it's only night one. So much more to come.
How long does a night like this stick with you?
Forever. This is the first. This is the first ever. And this young man was chosen to be a part of that. Every fan here tonight was a part of the first ever for Loco Beach. And we don't take those opportunities lightly. And Gideon stepped up to the plate in a major way, but the rest of them did as well. We never gave in. I just said, keep trusting it. Ride that wave, ride. You got to believe. You got to believe. You got to trust it. And in the end, it came their way because I believe they're a family.
Coach Crocco, Gideon, go celebrate with the boys. Dry off the wet. It's wet down here. It's the wave. I think you got us wet. Zach, AJ.
It's a night that will stick with us forever. The Loco Beach Coconuts earn a saltwater bath on Coach Crocco. Gideon Antle, the showman of the game, loves it as well. They earned that bath. After coming back down 4-1, we're going Loco, baby. We brought the beach to you, and we secured an opening night win.
It shows that the newest team on the block certainly doesn't play like the youngest team on the block. They showed poise, composure. They were incredible, especially in the back half of that game, AJ. The Firefighters have had a stigma about them for the last couple of years that they could not figure it out. Once they had everything figured out, that's not going to be denied here with the performance at the end like that, but it's just as much of a compliment to the way the Coconuts approached the last 4 innings of that game.
I mean, when hearing Mark Crocco talk, if it doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what to say. That guy has everyone bought in the entirety of the clubhouse. And get this, there are 6 teams in Banana Ball. The Coconuts are now the 5th to have ever played a game in the sport. The other 4 all lost their first game in the league. But Loco Beach, we do things a little bit different. We catch a wave, we catch a vibe, and we catch a dub.
They did catch a dub, and so the Firefighters have a 4-1 lead, ultimately give it up to a game Coconuts team, and that is not all for this weekend. Tomorrow night, right back here at Dick Hauser Stadium, right back here on the Banana Ball YouTube page, it's the Party Animals against the debuting, reimagined Indianapolis Clowns here in the Banana Ball Championship League, and then on Saturday, we go across the street. 70,000 of our closest friends at Doak Campbell Stadium. Can you believe that? Texas Tailgaters against the Savannah Bananas to close out the Banana Ball kickoff event. We're just getting started, and this was an unbelievable way to get it going.
What a way to get the season underway, Zach. I wouldn't want to share the boost with anyone else. Seriously, just a phenomenal evening, capped off with a win, and we're going Loco, baby.
What an unbelievable night here for the Loco Beach Coconuts. Our director, the wonderful Chris Haynes, our producer, the great Chad Reese, the man calling the shots down the field, the tremendous Isaac Powell. For Rex Castillo, Sam Bauman, the debuting AJ Swiatek, I'm Zach Staten. AJ, you won it. Oh, Jose Benitez, by the way, he's brilliant too. You won it. You take us away, brother.
All right, I want you to think about something. There's a standings out there in the world. There's one team at the top of those standings. The Loco Beach Coconuts are in first place, and they're not giving it up all season long. Stop the count. We're going Loco. 1-0, baby. That's how you start the season.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Good job, man.